Hello everyone, May. Hello everyone. It's
I thought I had a second. I know what the date is. It's the 11th of May.
That's right. And it is so nice to be back. Apologies for the delay, everyone. It's beginning to feel like the olden days when it took half an hour to get going.
No, it's an aberration. It's not going to happen again.
No, of course not. Just for old time's sake. We are gonna jump into the next episode of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden. Unless you guys have anything you'd rather do.
Yeah, you know
Yeah,
what?
Why did you say that?
I don't know why I said that.
I knew exactly what was going to happen.
Inviting terror. Speaking of inviting terror, last we left off, Lucius and the Lightbringers had just delved into the depths of the Cauldron Caves, a network of giant-sized ice-covered tunnels next to Lac Dinnershire near Easthaven. You encountered many, many vicious things, but one very positive thing that could prove to change everything in 10 towns. A cauldron that can create a staggering amount of hot stew, enough to feed large amounts of people every single day. You took this stew back with you to Easthaven, where you sold it for a staggering amount of money.
Are we still level 4, yeah?
Which I didn't have. It was 150 each, wasn't it?
Yeah, I put it in platinums because I felt that was easier for my brain.
Yeah.
And fabulously wealthy, the two of you went to sleep.
Yeah.
We went to bed.
Went to bed. Meanwhile, the two of you went for a little séance. And before we go to that, I just want to check in with you two. Are you doing anything this fine evening?
Can we assume we've taken a short rest?
No. We had to rush to get here to be in time for the séance.
Oh, good point. What percentage?
Yeah,
I don't care for it.
No.
No.
I've got no mischief.
No mischief. So, Baroth and Tonaich are going straight to bed.
Yes.
Okay.
It's just the two
I'm
of
not
us.
going to sleep. I want to keep an eye out for nonsense.
No.
It's never happened to us. What are you talking about?
I'm just.
I know what it was to do that with
I don't know.
I can't think
Is
of
this
anything.
one of those kinds of places that just has like books in the room? Can I read a book?
Sure.
I want to read a book and just keep an eye out for any ridiculousness kind of thing downstairs.
Okay. Fair enough.
I'm not necessarily going to do anything about it. I just want.
You just want to be part of the...
Yeah, I just want to listen in on the chaos.
Okay.
That seems plausible.
Yeah. Good. Okay. So.
I'm gonna try and stop. I'm gonna try and stop them from murdering.
Oh.
So, Osta and Lucius. You.
What is that
I'm
noise?
hearing sounds.
It's
That's always a good noise.
Cat's laptop.
Lucius just keeps making.
Lucius just opens his mouth and goes, oh.
It's the trident.
Bang, ba dang, 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 dang.
Yeah, you are guided in, not generally by anyone in particular, but just following the crowd, because a good number of people have shown up to this little soiree.
Witnesses.
I'll say Austin's probably put on like a clean shirt and is like wearing like a slightly like tidier version of their normal outfit without like the 7 cloaks that normally precede Oster into any room.
Absolutely. Yep.
But that's about it. This little country vicar satyr going here with the trident.
How could this go wrong?
Apologies, I'm having some music
Oh no.
situation.
You're the music situation.
I am the, oh my god, I'm the music situation. It's me.
Hello, it's me. I'm the
Quick, roll a
music.
performance check.
Where's my...
Take a die.
I am the music person! Not 20!
You win. You win Icewind Dale.
I win Icewind. Thank you. It's been really fun, everyone. But I know it's for you all now.
You've wasted a nat 20.
I have wasted that 20. I'm very scared right now.
Next one's gonna be a 1, babe.
Yeah, I wish I hadn't done that.
So,
Which you hadn't done.
apologies for that. So, you are led into the back room of the inn, which has been decorated is a subtle word for what's happened to this room.
Oh no.
The whole place is draped with layers and layers and layers of silken sheets that seem to go from floor all the way up into forming kind of like a makeshift circus tent inside this room. There are copious little bowls of incense all over the place.
Sneeze.
And so many candles to the point that this might be a fire hazard with all of the cloths also hanging around here.
No.
I've got 5 more. I don't need these candles.
And people are kind of looking around and wondering what to do. There's a kind of a sense of the show hasn't started yet.
Are there chairs?
There's a big circular table right at the center of this room with many, many chairs all around, and one large high-backed chair right at the opposite end from where the door is.
Of course.
Do you think maybe that's an overcompensation?
I mean, I think it's not. He's short, right? It's not gonna look good if he's dwarfed by this chair.
It's gonna look... I mean, all of this is leading up to something that's gonna be a look. I can't quite say what kind of look.
Is
at
it
the
gonna
moment.
land? Is what you're-
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, and in your head you hear Ross's voice. If it all starts to go tits up, I've got this.
Can Lucia speak back?
Yeah. I think we've established that
yeah,
party members can speak back.
Nice. Well, there is that as well. I might need that at some points to restrain myself from saying something I shouldn't. But
How much am I here for emotional support, and how much am I here to prevent you from doing something stupid?
let's go with a solid 50-50%. Like, it's I would say 100 for both because I'm that kind of unsure of myself right now. But yeah.
Because I'm also here to find out if he's really summoning the dead.
Oh
because
yeah,
that would be
that too. Yeah.
kind of,
Fucked up.
in opposition of everything I stand for.
Yeah. Not just here to try and roast the man into wishing he'd never come into Icewind Dale. Gotcha.
Because if he's faking, it doesn't mean anything to me, and I kind of don't care.
Yeah.
It depends
No, I
how
definitely
he's faking.
Yeah.
If he's faking by telling people that their loved ones are telling them secrets from beyond the grave, that's not cool.
That's gonna mean, what's a polite, non-violent way of saying sword in the neck?
Fist in the throat.
Fist in the throat. I'll go with that one. There'll be throat fisting happening if that happens.
That's not what I said.
I'm making it what you said. Too late.
Well, we're speaking inside our heads like fuck no one can hear us.
This is why I need you.
To say stupid things that you can make worse.
Mister, have you seen what it looks like out there? All those candles? What is that? It looks like I'm gonna take out the spirits and wine and dine them. I said multicolored oil lamps. That's what I told you. I know. I'm sorry, but Targos with how it is, it didn't fit in the budget. I couldn't get that much oil. Okay. That's fine. Okay. I need to get into character. This all comes from behind one of the big cloths.
Yeah, we're kind of like standing there just going.
So this guy's basically fucked if he's real and fucked if he's not.
Yes.
Yeah.
Are we gonna have to run away because we did a murder.
Huh? I'm not
We
doing a
didn't
murder.
do anything.
I'm not doing a murder. I'm just doing a scaring a man.
What's everyone looking at me for?
Because if you do it, we basically said that you're on your own, bud. Good luck.
What happened to Lucius and the light bringers?
Well, it depends if you
Just
murder
Lucius
a guy.
bringing light. And badness.
I like how you say that, like, we haven't definitely murdered people on our crusade here.
But
Not
then-
out of cold blood.
Not cold-bloodedly because
Who's
they
to
were
say
an
this
idiot.
is cold blood? It's quite warm blood.
More
You're literally
Cold.
a
cold
fish
blood-
man.
cold-blooded.
I'm pretty sure
Some
you're...
fish are warm-blooded.
Well, I hate that.
That's extreme.
I assume he's not.
I don't know, are you?
I don't know.
So,
What's the science
after
of
this
frightened
conversation that you
people?
have with an imaginary Tonaich, I suppose.
Tonaich just appears, her head just appears like, oh, goodbye.
I mean, could that scythe thing go through walls?
The
Yeah, but it can only go 30 feet because I'm not clever.
the cloth is pulled aside, and you see nothing until you look down and see a gnome wearing. Do you know?
No.
You know those British warlocks from the 70s?
No.
Oh.
Okay, like British occult spiritualism in the 70s.
I can get an idea from the word.
That's what this
Yeah.
guy looks like.
Yeah, that checks. That
Like
checks
a
out.
purple cape and a big amulet of some kind
Okay,
that probably
that way.
doesn't mean anything.
Mhm.
He walks in. He gets up on his chair and stands on the chair. Welcome, friends. Sit.
I put
Now.
myself between Lucius and what's this guy's name again? Sorry, dear.
His name is
Ronaldo.
Ronaldo. Yeah.
Burn into your
I know
brain.
that for normal reasons.
Not that you wrote it down or anything.
And in kind of the bustle of everyone sitting down, he strolls up to the two of you.
Good evening.
Good evening.
Good evening. Good evening.
Good evening.
I just want to say that a lesser man might take it as a great offense to be abandoned and slighted like that, but I
Oh.
shall be a bigger man.
Oh, good for you.
And I am willing to let bygones be bygones.
Perfect. I'd forgotten what we were even talking about.
Now, I can see that our relationship shall not be one of, shall be more appropriate as befits two bards of 10 towns.
I was thinking professionalism is what I'm going for
think
here,
so.
actually. I think professionalism is the way to be.
The relationship shall not be one of ecstasy,
No. God, no.
but one of rivalry.
Ah, rivalry. That's very cute. Okay.
You hear Roster say in your head, do you want me to tell him that you were otherwise engaged and make it all kind of wink, wink, nudge, nudge?
I'm talking marriage or career.
You got very quiet.
Well, sorry, I was thinking deeply about how beneficial I think this rivalry might be to 10 towns. Yeah.
Well, art prospers under conflict.
Absolutely, my good man, absolutely.
No, it doesn't.
You said.
No, it doesn't.
You said you had a request.
Ah, yes. Yes, I do. Are you taking requests now, or
Let's have it now, and we'll
Oh,
see
okay.
what we can do about it after the main event.
Okay.
Let me hear it now.
I have someone I'd like you to contact.
Okay.
Lucius is going to write it on a piece of paper and message it to the DM.
Okay. He just gets out his phone.
Lucius
Yeah.
takes out a magical block that happens to look like a Samsung phone. Wow.
A sending stone.
He opens Book of Face.
The infamous Book of Faces.
That's a very cursed magic.
Yeah, I was gonna say that's definitely
The
like
Book of Faces
eldritch.
is definitely like a warlock's
Yeah.
like
Oh yeah,
tone.
definitely.
Cosmic horror.
Thank God we don't have Death Note. All these shifts we all over that shit.
Don't have what?
Death Note. Yeah, bad combination. Bad combination.
Roster's already running around after Lucius, making sure he doesn't raise the dead.
Sending him a letter? What's going on?
It's a really long
I think
name.
while Lucius is humming and hawing about the thing that he's writing down for Ronaldo, Roster's going to say, So this summoning, can you contact anyone, or do you have specific channels into the world beyond?
Well, I shan't be so presumptuous to assume that I have access to every spirit that wanders through this humble room. But I can reach out and call for them, and perhaps they will answer. I'm known to be quite persuasive.
Sorry, you think there are spirits in this room right now?
My friend, there are always spirits around us.
Who just puts space compass?
Well, that's enlightening. And a very cute belief to hold. I'm sure that brings you a great deal of comfort.
I'll see if your mind won't be changed tonight.
It won't.
Well, stranger things have happened.
Uh-huh.
All right, let's.
So if you were to move his hands over,
comfort.
okay.
Oh,
If we could keep this
mum's the word.
professionalism.
I'm pretty sure one of the spirits you can summon is the one that's currently leaving Matt's soul.
The sound of my soul leaving my body.
My soul leaving my body.
Oh, sorry.
Dearly beloved.
We got a bit back.
No, wait, that sounded like. Wait, sorry, give me a second.
No, not bad.
One Ronaldo. Congregants. You know me as the greatest bard in 10 towns. But tonight, the journey that we shall go upon is not one that I do for entertainment. It's not one that I do to titillate the senses. For that, you would have to go to my regular performance at the Wet Trout every night at 6:30. Tonight, we are here for something more serious. Some business that I do not take lightly. We are here to contact the spirit realm. We are here to explore what lies on the other side. Now, I want to warn you, strange things will happen in this room tonight. Strange, mysterious things that cannot be explained through science or magic.
Or magic!
But that are nevertheless true. I just have one question that is essential to ask before we start. Do you believe? I'm glad to hear it. Of course.
The other NPCs all spoke up.
No, they're all sat there. You see a mostly older population of older upper middle class folks who have come here for a bit of spiritualism.
Nice.
And Ronaldo then says, now, of course, contacting the spirit realm, it's something that I could never, ever suggest or dare to imagine profiting from. It is far too serious for this.
Mm-hmm.
So instead of charging a ticket price, you will find a collection box here in the corner. The suggested donation piece is 5 silvers.
What is this, the end of a fringe festival?
You're not there.
Ronaldo tells you you're not there.
You see, it's starting already.
Oh my god! The spirit.
Now, I shall request perfect silence as I attempt to contact the White Lady of Lackdinashire, who fell to the cold waters so long ago. Is the spirit of the White Lady here? And Ronaldo looks up at the skies and then goes, oh, and covers his eyes with his hands. Oh, and then when he looks up once more, you see that his eyes are now completely glossed over white. Entirely so.
Eyes of the grave.
Nope. Nothing here.
Oster's eyes do change colour when they do this. They go like the very, very, very dark green that you get like on the underside of tree leaves. And just looks at Lucy's just...
Which is like,
Hear, O Bard. You have summoned me. And you hear some people in the crowd go, No. What do you wish to know? Questions. She shall come back soon. She'll take over my body once again, and now it's time for you to ask any questions you might have. But be respectful of the spirit, I ask you. Oh, I feel her spirit possess me once again. Wait. And his eyes are back to being glossed over in white. I return. What do you wish to know? Yes.
What is your opinion of the man you are currently possessing?
Why? He seems like a fine man. Very talented. And quite handsome if I say so myself. Alright. Any other questions? Fools! And you see Ronaldo begin to hover slightly. I see you doubt me. I see you call into question the authenticity of this apparition. And then you see some smoke begin to billow out from behind his chair.
One of the candles falling over.
Nope. It looks like mist. It looks like quite like white smoke emanating out.
Damn, is he on strains?
Make a perception check.
The strings come as undead.
Are the strings undead?
Undead hay?
20 for 25.
He is not on strings, no.
Oh!
But you do see the curtain just behind Ronaldo is kind of moving in slight, odd ways, like kind of bumps out after someone's just kind of lightly tapped it, and you see like just things being jostled around, and then at one point you do see a little finger just peek out slightly, and then retract its hand. Now, I'll take one more question.
Where is your fabled treasure, good lady?
That is something I'll only entrust the most trustworthy people. But I see you are all fine folks tonight. You must go to the other side of Lackadinashire on the night of the full moon, and it shall appear where the beam is the brightest.
He's gonna lean forward like he's paying good attention, and Ronaldo hears in his head, "This little becomes you."
Sorry, what did you say, sir?
This little becomes you. This imitation of me. This perverse performance.
Make a deception check with advantage.
Advantage.
With advantage. Because that was...
Spicy!
Deception.
Yeah.
That's a... So wait, I've lost a 16.
Okay.
That's genius. That's very good.
Only he hears that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I feel the spirit of the White Lady leave my body. Okay. And I'm descending.
She's right here.
And I'm descending.
Ooh, right here, paying. This is still in his head. Like she's right here, watching everything you do.
Yeah. Oh no! Look. Okay. Yep. You suddenly see Ronaldo having stopped, looking up at the sky, kind of dropping his arms, kind of flailing around, looking terrified around him, and goes, "Right, and we're descending. And he's not descending. I'm descending now. I'm descending. Oh God, thank you." And then suddenly he goes down.
I think as he's saying, I'm descending, also just saying in his head, "You will when I want you to."
Okay, and I think that will conclude tonight's séance.
But we had questions.
Folks, weren't we all interested for a good show?
Oh, we were a good show. What the hell? What's this? What's this?
Come on, the best bard in 10 towns?
All right. Maybe. I think sometimes the spirits can get a little angry, and I felt the spirit become hostile, as maybe is her right, and we shall leave her alone. But what about all of our requests? Oh, your requests? Yes, of course. We shall contact some other spirits. Let's do this part seated. Okay. Okay.
A little bit more comfortable.
Yes. Perhaps that will help. Okay.
Cease this mockery of me, and you might yet live. I'll be watching. Are you alright?
Is everything okay?
Still thinks he deserves to be a little bit.
Yeah, it's great.
Dead frightening. Are you quite alright? You've gone white as a sheep.
I'm a little startled.
Ghostly pale, wouldn't you say, ladies and gentlemen? Ghostly pale.
Ghostly pale. Yes, that's right. Oh, come on. What is this? I've already put like 20 silvers in that there bucket. You're gonna give us a proper show, you said. All right. Wait, no. I see something. Stop. And you see smoke begin to come out. Okay, I see. Lucius.
Yes, hello, I'm...
No, it is I. Myrtle. My son. My beloved son, you've come back to me.
Lucius is just gonna watch me. Son?
Yes, my son. I've missed you, my boy.
Oh. My goodness, I can't... Sorry, but I'm touched. Am I really speaking to my mother right now?
Yes. Myrtle, your mother.
My mother?
Yes.
My mother!
Yeah.
And you see Lucius start to... He's tearing up. He's got tears in his eyes. My mother!
Yes.
Who is alive?
Yeah, what?
My mother is alive. It's quite incredible that you've contacted her, but I believe that's a different kind of magic, isn't it? Is it not?
I think the spell's called Send.
Yes.
No,
can you tell her that I'm really sorry I haven't seen her in so long, but hi, and I'm in Icewind Dale, and I'm quite enjoying myself actually, and I've got a little stint as a bard. I've been around in Targos actually, and
you hear in your head, okay, okay.
I'm enjoying myself. I'm enjoying myself.
Okay, fine, folks, and that will conclude our... Lucius!
Yes. Oh, again. Yes.
Eisengrave.
Oh, yes.
Oh! This one's fun.
Just in your head. No, that's real.
You just hear, what?
You left me.
Wait.
You abandoned it.
Oh, fuck. Wait. My mother is...
Lucius, it's me. Lucius, you know me. I was close. The fate of the Dale depends on it.
Ronaldo, you can stop now. I think you've contacted...
And he grabs your hand. Recover what you left behind.
How the fuck do I do that?
Whoa, okay. Alright.
Fuck.
Okay.
Fuck.
And I reckon that will conclude tonight's tell you what, if you want to just leave one silver piece, that's fine. It wasn't as long as I expected it to be. Okay, Nestor, you can pack up now. Let's get this show on the road. Okay. Good night.
Hang on. Lucius is going.
Wet track tomorrow, 6:30.
Oster's following, like pushing through the curtains.
Okay, you push through the curtains and find a surprising amount of room back there, but still enough for the wizard who sat behind it to be slightly crammed as he's this like 20-year-old black-haired dude looking into an open spellbook going, okay, this is... is the show... Are we...
Yes, show's done, my guy.
Yeah, we're done here, my friend.
Absolutely done. You! Back.
You're a fucking charlatan and a half, but that, at the end, that was real. How the fuck did you do that?
I don't know.
Not that mother, that was fake as shit, but...
Yeah, okay, fine.
And I guess you gather that now, because you know...
How did you do it?
I don't know. I don't know that. It's never happened before.
Well, can you bring her back?
Do it again.
I don't know what I did. Okay, look, I'm a fucking fraud. Okay, just don't tell anyone, please.
I won't have
how
to.
I make my living.
I won't have to because you won't need to make a living. Perform again, Ronaldo.
I was just talking to you, being the who I thought was your mother, and then...
Yeah, no, not my mother, funnily enough.
Okay, yeah, okay, yeah, I got that, thank you.
You got that, cool, yeah.
And then, I just wasn't speaking as myself.
Do you remember any of that?
I mean, I remember it, but I didn't have any kind of control.
We're gonna try and recreate that.
Yes, and you're not going fucking anywhere.
Okay.
Until you talk to her again.
Okay.
Her specifically.
Alright, okay.
We will meet you in your room in an hour if you are not there.
Don't worry, I've got a key.
It's fine, we ain't telling anybody shit. I think you had a scary enough evening as it was.
Okay, Nestor, you pack up everything here, you snuff out all those cans, because we could use those later, and I'll see you in my room.
In an hour, is he lying?
Hour. Go for it.
You okay?
Yep.
Which one is it? Inside 15.
Truth.
Cool, okay. Right. I know he's a bard!
Probably very good at that.
I'm the bard that summons the ghosts. This was not in the pages!
I think... Are you... Let's go back to our room.
Yeah, I'm gonna kick something if we don't. We need to go.
No, let's go.
now.
Come on,
Yeah,
come on, yeah.
prompt.
Yeah.
Prompt.
Barth gets rudely awoken by being kicked in the face.
No, wait, you two share a room and we share a room, right?
Yeah,
Oster opens the door. Lucius is about to do a flying kick at the door. Flies in.
Yeah, I was assuming that you were going to kick the door down, kick Barth in the face, and just walk out.
Actually,
What did I
Some of you will definitely hear them storm up.
do? Okay. I'm gonna open the door and put my head out.
You just hear a lot of fuck.
This is
So he was always trying to assume that it went a bit more realistically.
So he was a fraud until he wasn't. Do you want to come find out?
Fuck.
Yes, Barroth.
Fuck.
Oh, it's Baroff awake, and we're going into their room.
Oh, I you assume you're awake now, right?
I am now, yes.
Do you want to be left asleep?
Yes.
Okay, we'll go into your room.
No,
Fuck.
I'm gonna tuck Barroth in just to be condescending.
Like
Little
so
kiss
tiny,
on
can't get out of the bed.
Fuck off.
Pat him on the head.
Fuck off.
Okay, I'm gone. Bye. Sleep well, sweetie.
Have a good night now, Pat.
No, I'm just asking.
Let your
Okay.
What happened?
So he was full of shit,
Right.
and I was kind of fucking with him, pretending that I was actually the White Lady by talking in his head.
Nice. How'd that go?
Yeah.
Oh, that's wonderful.
It went quite well. He seemed to believe it. He got thrown off. I was
fun.
kind of trying to scare him out of doing it again, because I feel like it's a sort of shitty thing to do to
He
people.
looked so
it's
scared, and then
shitty.
suddenly he ended up there.
Yeah,
Yeah, you look like you've seen a ghost, and I think it might have been literal.
he was pretending. He was probably using like thaumaturgy or something to change the colour of his eyes,
Right.
and then like I kept doing. I can see when something's undead.
Yeah. You
And they kept doing it, and nothing was happening. And then suddenly it was happening, and he was talking directly to Lucius, and it was someone else's voice. And I'm like,
Wait, by his design, or did it just...
no.
Okay, so he didn't plan that.
No, like he was possessed. He's very frightened. We're gonna go try and make him recreate it later if you want to come.
Yeah, he.
You guys are awful, I'm in.
Lucius is just like frantically writing
So-
what was said by Ronaldo in like wherever he has like his like shanty
Songbook.
ideas, but he's just frantically trying to write the notes down.
So I'm assuming, considering the difference in reactions here, it was someone that you knew.
Fine. Well, I'm fucked.
Wait, why are you fucked?
Okay, so you know how I said my idea was would probably a bit of beep.
Breathe, sweetheart, breathe.
You know how I said it might be a bit of a mindfuck.
Okay.
So I was prepared for that instance, I thought. So he did contact someone I know. It's not my mother.
No, I got that.
I was
from the
kind
way
of
they were
banking.
talking.
Yeah, I was kind of banking on it being a joke because I know who they are, and I know who they are, and he. Oh my
God!
Lucius is just like head between his knees, just like, what have I fucking
So
done?
we don't know who it was.
I don't know who it
He
was.
knows who it
He
is.
knows who it was.
Okay.
I'm gonna. Is there a fireplace in this room?
Sure.
I'm gonna
I'm gonna
make.
jump in it.
No, I'm gonna make you a cup of tea.
Yes, please.
As the audience, I'm incredibly confused.
Oster, can I have a sugar in my tea?
If you.
You can always just pretend you added sugar. I won't notice
Yes,
the
I'll
difference.
put a sugar
Thank
in
you,
your tea.
Oster. That's very kind of you.
Do you know breathing exercises? Can you try and get them to?
You just hear his gills going like.
Hate it.
Try to breathe.
No,
Slower,
slowly.
like keep going. If you do, oh wait, what was it?
Count to 5.
Yeah, count to 5, then hold for 8.
1, 2.
No, breathe. Don't like count in your head up to 5. Then hold.
Don't use our advice, guys.
Lucius is like concentrating really hard.
Okay, now hold it for 4 seconds, and then let go for 7.
7.
Those are
No.
7.
Okay. I'm just.
You know,
Okay.
just
Okay.
try-
Kettle boiling.
It's gonna be too hot.
It's gonna be too hot right now.
Tea?
I'm gonna put this here. I'm gonna tell you when you're allowed to drink it, okay? But you're just gonna watch the steam go for a
I'm
bit.
gonna watch the steam go for a little bit.
I'm gonna put a blanket around his shoulders.
Lucius
tuck him in.
Just watching the steam for a little bit, just kind of like. You can't hear the words anymore, but you can see the words.
Oh yeah.
fly.
Oh yeah. It's imprinted on your eyeballs like in cartoons.
Yeah.
So
Would it be a bad idea to ask what?
I don't know if I feel like he would have said if he was up to it.
Yeah, he hasn't really been up to saying much.
No, just
already.
fuck.
The tea I drink can.
Yes.
Yes, thank
Don't
you.
burn your tongue.
Slowly.
Sip it. No, never mind.
It's not a shot. I have brandy if you want brandy.
You got brandy?
Thank
I got a
you for
little
the
glass.
tea. Okay.
Do you want to? Okay, we're gonna ask you questions and you're gonna answer the questions.
Okay, I can probably do that maybe.
What was the name of the person who contacted you through Ronaldo?
The name is Myrtle Neptuff.
What?
Myrtle Neptuff. Like Lucius Neptuff, but Myrtle.
So your mother.
No.
What's
What's the relationship?
What's the relation to you?
My sister.
Oh, when she's dead.
Yeah. Yeah. very, very much dead.
When did she die?
Before I got to Icewind.
Was it in the boat wreck?
No, before that. Yeah, I don't know how much longer before that.
You weren't there?
Oh no, I was there.
I'm insighting that shit.
Yeah, same.
26.
Oh yeah, it's
13.
very much yes. Very much Lucius was there, yes.
Oh, okay. In what capacity were you there?
So, I've been on a lot of boats and done a lot of crazy kind of shit when I was younger. I had an adventuring partner, that was Myrtle. Myrtle's my sister, you know that. Oh my god. Myrtle's my sister. We are twins. We were twins. We are twins.
I think you're always a twin.
We're always a twin. Thank you. Oh. We did a lot of fight for hire and a lot of maybe being on boats we shouldn't have been on. Some we should have been on.
Like pirates.
Yeah, kind of a lot of pirates. Kind of a lot of pirates. Some shit happened. A lot of. Can I have more tea?
Yeah.
Again, Lucius just downs her. We kind of had like a lot going on. To make a long fucking story short, she got very, very, very injured. Very injured.
In a fight?
Yeah.
On a boat?
Under the water.
Under the water.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you two would be really useful for dredging up treasure.
Oh, she was so much fucking better at it than I am. So, yeah. Really injured. And I might have had to have helped her get out of that. The bad. Yeah, the bad with the injured. Yeah. You see where this is going. You see the words that I'm saying and where they are going. Yes. Okay. Good.
And then it didn't happen.
And then she was dead. And now she can speak through a tiny gnome. How long? Has it been an hour yet?
How long's it been, DM?
It can be
be
coming
an
up
hour.
to an hour.
Yeah. Just can Oster, knowing the kind of people Oster was fucking about with when they were first on this plane of existence, and knowing the kind of magic they had access to before, how likely is it for a spirit to still be hanging about and not be like a vengeful manifested ghost, just be here to talk to people?
Make an Arcana check or religion check if you want. I think that tracks with advantage because it's your.
Okay.
It's your thing.
It's what you do.
Guess who's not proficient in any intelligence skills? Nat 20 though.
Okay.
Fuck.
Jesus Christ,
Attaboy.
you rolled.
Yeah,
Nat
boy.
20.
That's 3.
Is it 3?
Yeah, 'cause
We had Cat's fake one at the start.
Oh yeah. No, it was a real dice roll. It just didn't do shit.
Again, I really regret doing that. I'm not stressed enough.
Don't roll the dice before the game, guys.
Yeah.
So is that a nat 20 for a dirty 20?
Yes. Nat 20 for a 20 total.
Nice. So, if a spirit lingers like this, it's for a reason. It's because they're vengeful, because they want to wreak misery upon the one that killed them, or it could be something else. Something that they haven't accomplished yet, that they were supposed to accomplish in life, but that remains unsolved.
Okay. So it's an unfinished business kind of situation. Excellent. Was there anything she said, get what you left behind?
Oh my goodness. Oh,
What-
she
what-
did say that. She did say that, didn't she? I wasn't making that up.
No, what did you leave behind apart from
Huh.
I was trying to find a nicer way of saying that.
I mean, Tonach's not wrong. I very much did have to murder my own sister and leave her behind. So she, what little possessions I could take, with me that remind me of Myrtle. was her diary, in which she kept an awful lot of record of the misadventures we had been on, and just really funny stuff about school crush. That's not relevant. So she kept this diary about all of the cool shit she wanted to do and had done, and I, of course, being me, got on a boat to Icewind Dale, and it is now wherever that boat is. I couldn't rescue the diary. That's the only thing I can think of, unless it's her body, in which case I'm fucked.
Yeah.
I'm even more screwed if that's the case, because I couldn't tell you how to get back there.
The diary's on the boat that had the shipwreck. Right.
Somewhere. I can only hope. Otherwise, yeah,
Somewhere
that's
off
going
the
to suck.
coast in the Sea of Moving Ice.
That's not easy to get to.
No, it ain't.
That wasn't easy to get to before the
It wasn't
Rime.
easy to survive it.
No, I can, yeah.
It wasn't easy to be,
If-
not be out, to the tea?
Tea.
Yeah, have some tea. Have some tea.
Wait, give it
That
back.
helps with overexcited stuttering, is more caffeine.
As if Foster's giving him
It's herbal
caffeinated
tea.
tea. It's herbal tea.
tea.
With a
And
tiny-
Lucius is pouring caffeine.
with
With a
little-
tiny sedative.
with a little bit of brandy.
Mm.
Oh.
And a little bit more brandy. Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Mm, this
You
tea's very
don't
good.
have to answer this question if you don't want to. What was the bad?
The bad, which
You
bad?
said you had to get her out of the bad. What was the bad?
Oh,
Yeah, that's fair.
she was dying, so she asked me to help her complete that. To not be alive anymore.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Was
That's
this,
why I don't go home much, believe it or not.
No, that's fair.
Yeah.
was this in a battle or?
We were both fighting together against just a mistake. Shouldn't have been after things that fucking size. We'd actually, believe it or not, just rekindled a bit of a friendship. Worst day out ever
Between yourselves or with someone else?
between ourselves.
Between yourselves.
We performed fucking awesomely until we got our shit pushed in. And then I had to murder my own sister.
Definitely does sound like the worst day out.
Yeah, it was not a good day for me, believe it or not.
No.
Yeah.
And then you ran away to Icewind Dale.
Oh no, I tried to go home. Because on the account of the arguing, they didn't quite believe me.
Oh.
Yeah.
I'm sorry.
Yes. Well, it's not okay. I don't know why I would say that, but you know.
You can't go home.
Hmm?
You can't go home.
No. Yeah. Well, I can technically, but I won't have a very good time.
Mm.
Unless I like being in jail, which I don't.
I'm so
I
sorry.
don't know. Well, it's- again, not okay at all by any means, but I found peace with kind of going on, reading through her adventures or going. I mean, she really fucking wanted to go here, of all fucking places.
Is that why you came here?
I think partially. I don't think it was conscious.
How long ago was this?
Good few years ago now.
A few years ago.
About 5-ish. Yeah. So
So you had
Before the Rime.
before the rap.
you think you make peace with something, and then it comes back again. Cannot stress enough as a gnome that tried to sleep with you. It's
There's definitely unexpected mediums.
So
That in
unexpected.
both senses of the word.
I was, and like,
He's a
there's,
small.
I thought maybe if she saw what I was doing, she would find it funny. Because
But that was important.
it almost went exactly the opposite way. And now I feel so very fucking guilty. But more so than that, how do I get a? I mean, it's soggy for one.
Sorry.
The diary, yeah. Sorry, where was? I don't know where my brain. Yeah.
Is the diary underwater? Is the
It was on the
diary
shipwreck
on
where you choose
on the
it.
shipwreck?
I'm assuming it's somewhere bad.
It could have been frozen in the ice.
Could be.
If
How are we gonna find something frozen in the ice?
I mean, I have tried just not very well. I got very cozy in Targos, not doing
I don't know
shit.
if you've been as far north as the sea moving ice. It was treacherous.
I-
It was bad before the Rime. I can only imagine what it's like since.
I've only been. Lonelywood is the
Yeah,
furthest.
can I confirm it was the sea of moving ice?
Oh yeah.
I suddenly had a panic then. I'd forgotten my own.
Nearby
Can I
seas.
think in my brain?
Wait. Did
Yeah,
I
the-
just ruin everything?
Most northernmost Oster's been is Helman's Ken.
fair
With
enough.
you lot.
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
let's see if the gnome can manage it again.
Yeah, that would be good.
So hang on, just for my own clarification, was it
Sure.
chance that this happened, or like?
No.
Because you
Come
were,
in here.
no, but like you were saying that you were gonna give him like a request. Was this the request? And then,
Oh,
and it
100%.
actually worked.
Yeah, I was fully anticipating what he did at first, where he says, "Oh, I did murder." I thought I thought she would find it funny. I thought I would find it funny. In hindsight, I've only fooled myself like really, really, really hard.
Right.
But
At first, Ronaldo
Yeah.
was pretending to be Lucius's mother, and then Lucius was like, "But my mother's still alive," and it was quite funny.
it was really cool.
So wait, did you say that Myrtle was your mother, or did he make that up?
They're both called Myrtle.
They're both called. They're both called Myrtle.
Oh no,
Oh.
he was just assuming that. It was
Oh,
yeah.
right.
I didn't mention the relationship.
just
That's
said
why
that-
I thought it would be funny, and it really was so very funny.
Until it wasn't.
But I don't really know who the winner is in this situation because I know Ronaldo. So I know Ronaldo's not gonna be, but like
I think if we can find out what she wants, we can put her to rest.
that would be good.
Honestly, maybe then she can be the winner.
Yeah, I think she deserves to be the winner for once. But
Do you want to talk to her again?
I don't think she'll come
No.
talk
Yeah.
to someone other than Lucius.
No. But I just meant like, do you want to talk to her again? Do you want to see her again?
talking to her is kind of all I've been thinking about since it happened. But I mean, yes, but no, because oh my god, what do you talk about? Like, what but also, like, I miss her a real lot, but also, like,
Do you have anything of hers?
Maybe that's.
maybe some of my money was hers at one point that I borrowed and didn't get back on the account of the fact that she's not alive anymore, but I
doubt
don't,
that,
I had the diary's in the
The diary's
ocean.
the only thing. Okay.
Yeah,
Do you-
I wasn't able to get much before I had to
I don't know how quickly all of that happened. Did you have a chance to say goodbye?
to her.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
Okay.
it was fucked up, but it
No,
was,
yeah.
it was what she wanted, and well, no, definitely not what she wanted.
Best
But
of the bad scenario.
yeah, she went her way. Just no one else knows that she went her way. They think that she went very much my way.
That makes sense.
Yeah.
Yeah, that the goodbyes there weren't so great.
I can.
Yeah, but
I think
I did at least get to say goodbye. Woo!
I think we gotta go corner a gnome.
Yeah, I'm not good at gambling, guys.
No, we're gathering that.
Yeah, don't let me ever gamble ever again.
No, that's okay. I'll try very hard not to.
Thank
DM.
you.
Would Oster know anything? Because obviously Oster can't speak with dead or anything like that. But would Oster know anything that would help encourage a dead spirit to come have a chat?
I say you know that it depends on the spirit,
Okay.
unless you have a spell that can like specifically do that. I think
Okay.
there are séance spells, but
Yeah,
they're probably
and
pretty high level.
They're all really high level, and there's shit like speak with dead, but you need like a skull or part of the person's body. Like I think you need something that can like an articulated jaw.
Yeah.
So if we find her body, I can talk to her.
Unless it's skull, because then she's gonna go. Oh no, a skull will do it. Yeah.
Yeah, because she can go.
Anyway.
There's a whole bunch of noises happen there.
That's a lot. So, do the three of you go to Ronaldo's room?
Hell yeah.
Okay.
Does the gnome run away?
Well, he opens the door, and he.
I was gonna say Lucius is like about to get the key.
Because it's going to be the only thing I say for like an hour. I was really hoping that Ronaldo wasn't there, because then he'd be a small medium at large. Good night.
stream there.
Yeah,
we're done. That's it.
I
That's
think we're
it.
not going to get anything worse than
That's
out of this. We've dipped.
Well, that is the second instance of fratricide in a mild magic series.
Hi.
Focus killed his brother. Ow, that
That
ring
was my
hurts.
ring. I'm so sorry.
It's okay. Anyway.
We've also got another case of being driven out by the family after twin gone missing.
Yay! High five.
Oh, quite.
Us is completely original, except you already had a satyr. And
High
I didn't know that. It's you.
five. Me.
You're the like.
You're the one
You're
telling
the
us away.
centre point. Anyway, yes, the nose.
Yes. So Ronaldo opens the door. Okay, let's get this over with. Come on in. All right, come on in.
Yep.
He ushers you inside, looks out the door, looks around, and closes it. Baroth.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Oh.
Hello.
Oh, uh-oh. We shouldn't have left him alone.
What have we done?
You have not gone to sleep yet. Because you can't. The thoughts...
I know why, because I was going to impose this on myself if this didn't happen.
Oh,
The thoughts of Chardlin
Yeah.
Mhm.
are strong in your mind. Oppressive, even. You try to bash them away, but they keep creeping back. And as you lay in bed, just looking up, wide-eyed, up at the sky, up at the ceiling.
Shit.
Guys, please. You look up at the ceiling and just let your mind wander amongst the ceiling tiles and the wooden beams that keep up the roof. As your mind is filled with this precious metal. Sorry, mate. You alright?
What?
You are still in your bedclothes, standing in the hall of the town hall with the great Chardlin statue before you.
Oh!
And 4 guards stood there looking at you as well.
How long have I been here?
Just now, you walked in just now and just stood there for like half a minute. You alright, mate?
Couldn't at least get sleep dressed. No, I was just I'm one of the group that was helping with like the fishermen and stuff, and
Oh, right.
we told them about the dwarf. I was just making sure that it's all right and that they hadn't attacked in the night.
Oh, great.
And
No,
stuff,
it's
and-
fine. When you say attack, okay, mate, look. So you know what this is, and you're why we're stood here. You're
Well, I'm not why.
No. But
The Durgar will be why you're stood here.
Right, the the Durgar. And he kind of looks around to the other guards and kind of nod a little bit. Look, mate, I've got family. We've all got family. Really, like, how important is it that we stand here and watch this all night?
If this... It's a figurehead on a ship, isn't it?
It is, yeah.
If this figurehead gets captured by the Durgar,
Right.
there is a very high chance that everyone in 10 towns will die. So I'll leave that up to you if you'd consider that important or not.
Yeah, all right. Fine. Fair enough. Yeah, fair enough. We'll say.
All we're asking is for you to watch it for the night. Actually, I don't know what they're asking of you. That's all we wanted. It was just someone to watch it.
All right. Well, we'll watch it. Cool. I guess. Yeah. Sorry, lads. Back to it. You sure you're all right? You.
Well, no, you've got everything under control here. I'll just
We're dead tired, but other than that, yeah, sure.
Yep. I'm gonna go back to... Did nobody see me walk out? Did I climb out the window? Never mind. I'm gonna...
Does he have socks on?
I'm in my bedclothes, so unless I sleep
Well,
with
it's up to
socks on
you.
like a freak.
Wow.
It's really cold in Icewind.
Okay.
He puts socks on
It's
in
really
his
Hot
cold
takes.
in Bristol.
I mean,
got
I
something?
don't sleep with socks on, but that would be weird.
Would it?
Baroth is gonna very confusedly walk back to the tavern to try and, or the inn, to go back to bed.
In bare feet.
And really
Running.
no, not running, just really trying to avoid these three seeing him in particular.
Fair enough. Fair enough.
We don't judge.
So you walk out of the hall with the figurehead out into.
Not walk out with it yet.
Okay, gentlemen.
Take care of this. Like, walk.
You begin to leave the town hall and hear a terrified scream from the room you just left behind.
No.
As you turn around, the door boom swings open, and you see all 4 guards. Hair now turned white, ice pale in their faces, run past you as the door goes ding 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 and slams behind them as they take to the streets and out into the cold night.
I'm out of the town hall.
You're out of the room. You're by the front gate of the town hall, so they are running past you.
You're in your pajamas.
Did I at least bring a weapon with me?
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Do you have any damage-dealing cantrips?
I'm not there.
Do you have fists?
meanwhile, Ronaldo sits down with the 3 of you. All right.
Never screwed the party, guys.
We didn't do it on purpose. We
We
tried to
were
bring
in
it
bed.
with us.
I was asleep.
What?
I thought I was.
All right. I've lit some candles or whatever. I've burned some of the incense. Not cheap, by the way, but it doesn't. Okay. What are we doing? What?
We're not going to attempt to recreate whatever the fuck you were doing in there that managed to finally land.
Okay.
Come here.
Do I go? Do I do the whole thing? Do you want the whole white
The-
lady?
From the no.
Oh, you tried to sub. Oh, wait, no. Oh, no, you told me, but yeah, never mind. Sorry, carry on.
I don't know what did it.
From the part about Milnet Taff.
Did something... Was there something I said that, like, triggered it? Anything?
You were making fun because your mother ain't dead.
Maybe if I take the piss out of you, it'll...
Okay, no,
help?
come here. You. This is a power no one should have. But currently you have it, and you might as well use it to do something good and helpful. And that's the best I got for you. And I'm gonna guide him.
Oh, thank you. I'm not. Okay. Well, thank you. Okay. All right. If I remember correctly, I said something along the lines of, "Lucius, it's me, Myrtle, your mother."
How's my mother still alive? Fuck you.
But Lucius, it's I, Myrtle. I'm with you. Hi.
I am crying, bawling my eyes out.
No, Lucius,
Mother!
I'm with you.
You are currently here with me.
And he begins to vomit seawater. And he falls down, and he just keeps coughing up more and more seawater as his lungs are full
Yeah,
of
put him in
them.
the recovery position.
Gotcha. He is just coughing up more and more. He is clearly drowning.
Fucking.
Normal.
No, God, it's not normal.
Does CPR exist in D&D?
Yeah, I assume so.
I think so. Are you what? So are you guys trying to?
I'm trying to like get all the water out of him, I guess.
Put your hand in and scoop it out.
No, that's what you do with sand. That is what you do with sand. If someone's mouth is full of sand, you scoop the sand out. So
Oh, I meant like into his lungs and out.
No, like the mouth and throat. You
Yeah.
scoop the sand out because it encourages the gag reflex and it stops them from having sand in their throat.
If you ever find sand, people.
I banned that. Anyway.
Whilst this is happening, Lucius is he sort of panics for a little bit and is just like, fuck it, Myrtle, please, the diary. Is that what you wanted me to get? There was something, I know there was something that you wanted here. There was something that you were talking about, and I need to know I need you to just I need you to just hold on for like 2 seconds and just so you can tell me, and then I'll do whatever it is that you want.
Okay, so he's looking straight into your eyes as you say all of this, like desperate, like not knowing what the fuck's
Somebody
happening.
help, I'm drowning.
He has kind of yeah.
Trying!
Yeah, and he has a con modifier of 0, so he has a round.
Jesus Christ.
So I need one of you to make a medicine check.
That'd be me!
Not me. Minus
No.
2. Minus 2. Don't make me do it.
Is Tonaich helping
Yes,
me?
I've been saying I'm patting him on the back. I'm trying to help.
Okay, you're taking the help action. Yeah.
I'm not going to use the skull dice.
Should do what they thought in medieval times would work, which would blow smoke up their arse with a bellows.
What to like push the water out?
Don't know why they thought it would work, but they thought it did.
If you upset the body hard enough, it just resets.
Yeah.
It's like
There's a 21 though, DM.
21. Okay, cool.
Plus 7, baby.
Okay. And as you keep doing CPR,
I think Oster starts doing the Heimlich to kind of like try and force the water out of his mouth.
Absolutely.
Lungs, place.
Yeah.
The body.
And
places it shouldn't be.
after feels like way too long for this. After way too many seconds have passed where it becomes uncomfortable, a great torrent of water just is expelled from his lungs, all out over the tavern floor.
Myrtle?
I'm really sorry, no, it's still me.
It's okay.
Is
No.
there anything in amongst the water? Like, has he, like, serious, for real though, has he like vomited up any like pasta?
Oh, looks like carrot chunk. Oh no, it's not carrot.
Eyes of the Grave, is there anything in here?
Nothing in here. But this is definitely seawater. If you were to take a little taste of it,
I'm not touching.
I mean,
No,
I'm sure we can like smell the brine.
There's no like seaweed or anything in amongst it.
Yeah, there's maybe like little traces of like algae and
Okay,
little micro things floating around, but
Give me a
Little small
give me a
fish.
second, and I'm gonna get out my augury stones, and I'm going to essentially try and like get her to answer a question using augury,
okay.
like, because the seawater is clearly her product, creation,
Influence.
Thanks, sister.
influence. Yeah.
Gift.
I got you a present.
It's vomit.
It's vomit.
It's a bit of home.
It's salt water vomit. Yeah, no, I'm gonna get out the augury stones, and I'm actually gonna give me your hands. Give me your hands.
Meanwhile, Barrett isn't gonna die.
You're gonna think really hard about the question you want to ask your sister about the diary.
Yep. Okay.
And you are gonna throw the stones high, and they are gonna land in the seawater. Okay.
What question am I asking about the diary?
It has to be like a yes/no kind of question.
Could simply be, is that what you?
Is that what she wants?
Okay.
Okay. You're gonna think really hard. I'm gonna hold his hands until he releases the stones. Okay.
Okay.
1, 2, 3, throw.
And as if in slow motion, they soar up into the air and begin to fall down. Make a charisma check.
Ooh. Why did I roll before the session started? That.
1.
I'm actually going to kill you now.
You might die in a minute anyway. Let's do it.
I cannot believe that.
I didn't mean to.
You said before when she did it before.
I know! I've done that twice now!
Oh my god!
No, put it in
No.
the fucking jail.
No, put me in the jail! Well, good luck, you're never finding your sister's diary.
That's a 1 for that.
To be fair, I did get a 20 before the game started.
Do you still plus it? What was that? It
You
was a
still,
saving
you
throw.
still plus it.
No,
Check.
it's a
Oh,
check,
just a check.
check.
Okay,
Yeah.
so that's like 5.
Cool.
Doesn't he advantage because I'm helping make
Well,
it? No, yeah,
well,
sure.
this is all
No, this is
Lucius.
happening.
Yep. I mean, I'm casting the spell, but
The-
yeah.
It was extremely fun.
Crystals fall down,
Hell.
go ding, 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 splatter in the water, little flickers of water flying everywhere.
Did I do it? Did I do it right?
I don't know. Do I read anything?
Good? No. Nothing, that just means nothing.
Fuck.
She's not answering. Maybe we should have done it while he was choking.
Maybe.
I collect up my little bits of crystal and I start like cleaning them.
Lucius has just got his compass out and he's it's not for this purpose, but he's just kind of like flicking the
Can you?
the pin to see if it does literally anything.
Wait. Can you tell a tale of her?
I could certainly try. Fuck. Okay. Ronaldo, are you recovered from vomiting up the entire ocean? I'm gonna take that as a yes.
I
knocked the camera in my panic.
I probably. Oscar's the kind of person who bring the teapot. No. I offer him a cup of it's herbal. It's meant to calm the nerves. Do you want a shot of brandy?
I really do.
Yeah. I give him like the smallest glug, like nothing compared to what I was giving Lucius.
Oh, he's a gnome. Like,
Yeah, he's teeny
half
tiny.
pints for pints for him.
It comes in pints.
I'm getting one. Oh, that's like the worst one I could have rolled. Okay.
Yeah. I didn't do it. I didn't say it that time.
I could have. This
No.
would have been so useful like 2 seconds ago. Why didn't I think of this? Okay.
Maybe make it useful now.
Okay, so Lucius is just gonna think for a second while he's holding the compass for any stories, and he starts. You actually see him visibly calm down as his eyes turn white and sort of the wispy ghostiness comes around, and he just starts smiling as he's singing a sea shanty tale of the time that Lucius and Myrtle went on a trip and they were supposed to find a giant colossal beast, a massive on the land, which was a rarity for them, and it was going to be this epic adventure, but they were still very young and all they found was a little cat. And the cat ended up they could do little tricks, or they could make it go places with them, and they had fun with this little cat, and then went home and were like, that was really dumb, but we found, and that was really cute, and it's just a very peaceful silly tale of them finding a little cat.
I'm watching him. Are his eyes changing? Or so she's not here anymore?
He's just looking at Lucius, and something happens around you.
Ooh.
An image of Myrtle does appear, as well as an image of you and this cat, but it feels different. It feels more like a memory that you're bringing to life through these spirits. Not necessarily that there is a ghost here,
Sure.
more that you're singing this tale. And you see them play out little scenes, maybe not how it happened, but how you remember it happening.
Cool.
For Lucius and Myrtle going on an adventure with this cat. And after a while, after about a minute and a half, they disappear.
No, that wasn't a ghost. I'm sorry.
No, I figured that would be just,
Can I suggest something?
Sure.
go for it. I'm running low.
I don't think I'm the one who did this.
You think he did it to you?
Well, maybe not consciously. Maybe not. Maybe you didn't know how you did it, but if you can do that,
Well, yeah, I certainly don't know how I did it, but
I think you're more in tune with the spirit world than I've ever been.
so you admit it.
Was this all just a ploy from the start?
Gotcha.
Lucius.
We'll put a pin in that. I'm having
Yes,
a very
please.
bad day.
Keep putting on 4 pins in that, and we won't be coming back to it later.
Look, I'm not a clairvoyant or a medium or anything. I'm an entertainer.
There's no shade in that,
No, I know.
Good.
I'm the greatest
Still
bard in
better than
10
you. Fuck
towns.
you. Anyway, that was all said under Lucius's breath, where he's just like, I'm so bad. Right.
Look, I don't think this is coming from me. I think it's from you.
guess so.
I can. Tomorrow, I can throw the crystals again.
Yeah. Yeah.
We've had a day.
Yeah, you can say that again.
We've had a day.
If that is me, I don't know, because I was fully pissing around. You probably gathered that, but yeah, okay. Sorry for making you vomit a lot, if that was me or my sister. In which case, I'm sorry on her behalf.
No, hey, don't sweat it. It's cool.
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 I suddenly feel quite guilty about still having the key.
Oh shit, yeah, hang on.
Don't go anywhere. I mean that in a I'll stab you kind of way if you do go anywhere.
Okay.
Please stay.
Lucius.
For the love of
Give me
God.
this key back?
Yep.
Cool.
I'm not gonna just
'Cause
don't.
that's 2 silver if you lose it.
Okay.
That's-
Yeah. I'm not giving you any money.
No, I mean I have to pay the inn if I lose my key to
Yeah.
the inn.
No. So
I can deposit it,
that's
you know.
tempting, but no.
Lucius.
Don't just for the sake of whatever happened there, and for the sake of I don't know what, but I'm just asking you. Please do not go anywhere.
Okay.
At least for the time being.
I will not go anywhere.
I'm not going to bother you at any of your
Fucking
performances.
Go for it.
Now I can use the spell.
1.
No, 11. Doesn't work on me.
That's inviting.
I'm not doing that. I'm not risking that again.
Doesn't work
It works on me. Just I think it, and it happens to my dice. all the
Do you want to
time.
know what Tale of the Clever Animal does?
Yeah.
For the next 10 minutes, whenever the target makes an intelligence, wisdom, or charisma check, the target can roll an extra dice immediately after the d20 and add extra dice number to check.
You have 10 minutes on that.
So I would have had another d6.
I mean, you haven't enacted it yet. We can try it. We can try it again.
But isn't it less accurate if you...
Yeah, but like, I don't think we can get less accurate than all the stones landing on random fucking faces.
You've got a point. You've got a point. Do you mind if we do try one more time?
Do I have to be involved in
I was
this?
about to say.
No, we can do
if
this
we
in-
establish that it's
if-
you.
Do we need him? Is this
no,
just
I don't
a...
think we do.
No, you're good. Thank you for your
Cool.
assistance.
Amazing.
You're
Thank
good
you
for
for
the
the
night, my guy.
Thank you. Get out of my room, please.
Yeah, I highly recommend eating something savory and light.
Okay.
I'm not going anywhere. I also highly recommend that.
Alright.
I'll leave you with another cup of tea.
Okay, thank you. Okay.
Sequel.
I really want you to be out of my room.
We're going.
Thank
We're
you.
in the hall at this point.
Yeah.
Okay.
We're going.
Good,
Lucius
yeah.
just done like that and walked out of the room.
Yeah.
Meanwhile,
Yeah.
Baroth,
Yeah.
you have just seen the gods run out of the room that you just left. White face, white head, and terrified.
Yep.
What do you do?
So you don't get your spell slots back when you level up, do you? You just gain.
An extra slot.
Yeah, because we got a second level spell slot. So
Yes.
Yeah.
You
So
do
you
have
have
that
that.
slot, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I had what? Okay.
Did he get a short rest when he was sleepwalking?
No.
Nope.
Did he have an hour between?
No.
Okay.
Very
So
unrestful.
I'm going to, just in case something happens, channel divinity, so that I can get a level. So now I have 3 spell slots. I'm going to try and sneak it through the door and see what the fuck is going on.
Well, not a disadvantage because you haven't got your armor.
That's true.
Yeah, oh, yay! I'm like,
Pajama
so hang on.
rolls!
Oh god, silver lining.
Is your DC 11?
AC is 11.
Oh god.
Yeah, I'm going to try and sneak through the door and see what made them all turn into old men.
Make a stealth check.
What?
No. It was 2. So for 3.
3.
You're gonna
Cool.
die.
Yep.
You grab the door, open it, and goes. Fuck. You enter the room once more, and see that nothing's changed except for one thing. Tied to the figurehead is a woman. Tied around her waist, she is completely naked, long white hair over her face, and dripping wet.
Oh shit.
looking down at her feet and saying nothing.
Oh fuck. Oh fuck. Oh, that's even bigger than I thought it was.
I'm walking towards it.
Okay.
I'm pretty aware that I wasn't quiet, right?
Yeah,
Yeah, the door went.
And then I stubbed my toe on it and went, fuck!
He forgot where he was and he thought it'd be funny to imitate the door as he opened it.
You alright? I'll take that as a no.
Yeah, no, she keeps quietly sobbing.
Not so quietly moving forward. Do you have a name?
Nothing.
Well, she's tied to the Shardolin, so I'm not gonna leave. Is she tied up with rope?
Yep.
Is she was anything there before?
Was she there before, you mean?
No, was it
Anything.
was it a Shardolin woman that's become a real woman?
No. No, no.
Okay.
It was just the statue. Now there's a lady.
Going to just
Wish we were.
you're gonna regret those really long conversations when you come back in an hour and find Barrel's dead. Just gonna rub my hands, concentrate on something for a minute. Right. Let's check that I've done the right one. Yep. Gonna keep moving forward. Bracing myself to try and see the eyes and the face, and if it's a fish lady that's gonna rip off her face again.
Okay. You go close to her.
Casually just asking, questions that I'm not expecting her to answer. Just making conversation. It's cold in here, isn't it? You look a bit damp. For the love of Christ, please don't kill me. There it is.
She raises her head to show a bare, rotting skull
Nice.
instead of a face.
lovely.
Make a charisma saving throw.
Oh fuck.
I can add a d4 to it because I cast resistance on myself.
Nice.
Tail?
It's the second 2 of the game.
Tail for dice?
No, hang on. 8 from a 2, which isn't bad. But
Nice, yeah.
rolled max on it. I'm not gonna be able to roll dice ever.
Meanwhile,
Come
Oh,
on!
You guys have got to vomit some
Playing
seawater.
cat and mouse with us now.
I'm trying to think if Oster would be like, should we let Barrel sleep? Or should we
Is he
clue Barrel
You got
in?
no idea.
Yeah.
Tom's very deliberately gonna let him sleep.
Right, okay, then we're going to...
Lucius is a bit
We're
preoccupied.
going to Oster and Lucius's room.
Okay, so,
We can try it again.
yeah,
You're- Here, come here. And I'm gonna give you put the crystals in your hand again. I'm gonna cast guidance on you with the light coming from us as that little terrarium. You're gonna think about that story of your sister, okay?
Okay.
And you're gonna invite her to think about that story.
Oh, okay.
You're reaching out. Do you have the message spell?
No.
Do you know our message?
No.
You used message before.
That? No.
You did. You used it to talk in the head of
I used to have message.
Fuck's sake.
No, I didn't. Yes, I did. You're very right
Not
on that
anymore,
one.
We
though.
already got rid of it because we got a psychic stone.
Right.
Yeah, that would be it. That was it.
You're gonna remember how you used to be able to cast that spell where you could talk in people's heads?
Vaguely. It involved a guitar, maybe.
You're gonna think like you are reaching out, like you are using that kind of magic to contact your sister. Okay.
Okay.
And
Lucius is gonna, before this, is just gonna enact the tale of the clever animal. So you just kind of, the compass goes, and it just makes it do the thing that I made it do.
you're gonna do the same thing.
Sorry.
just chucking it in the air and then...
Thinking about, you're asking her the question.
Okay.
The stones are just your medium for asking her the question, okay? In the same way you normally cast your spells with a guitar, you are currently casting your spells with these little rocks.
Cool. Little rocks, cast a spell. Little rocks, cast a spell. Little
Okay.
rocks, cast a spell.
Think about the question, send that question out to her. So augury is a ritual, so I can cast that one more time. I mean, it has a 25% chance of failing now. Do you want me to roll the D100 or do you want to roll the D100?
Well, if you roll the D100, you'll know.
That's a good point. That's a very good point.
Good point, well made.
So I'm gonna do that.
Okay, well, first of all, you need to make that charisma check again.
Oh yes, with
And this. My goodness, I get so many dice.
I hate this game.
roll the rest. Roll the rest. 25 plus 29.
29.
You almost fucking broke 30.
Last round, I rolled a 6 on this dice every time I rolled it, which was about 4 times. And you did as well.
You have not rolled anything apart from 20s and 1s on that 20
Yeah, that's
today.
All or nothing. All or nothing.
Keep it
All or
out.
nothing.
Keep it out. Keep it out. Keep it out.
20s are great and 1s are hilarious.
Yeah.
Yeah, pretty much.
Precisely.
Okay.
Oh my
You
god.
are nuts.
You are either blessed or cursed, and I don't know which.
I'm blessed.
Blessed.
I'm so blessed.
I'm just gonna write blessed in my notes. I'll know what it meant.
Okay, and I've rolled the D100.
You're nuts.
You are
It's mad.
fucking nuts. Okay.
Oh my god.
Boy.
Okay. Okay. Okay.
It's always good when the DM says more than 2 okay. Okay.
I felt that.
I'm gonna commit a murder soon.
At least it wasn't seawater.
At least you weren't vomiting seawater.
Yeah. Silver lining.
Yeah.
Silver
Maybe it'll be
linings.
lake water.
Pure ice.
Crowd's gonna die. I'd rather it happen quickly.
Okay, so
50 episodes
the crystals fly up in the air. Ding, 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 land on the ground in perfect summation. Now, what is the question you're asking?
So the question is, sorry,
Is it the diary?
yeah. Myrtle, is finding the diary what you want me to do?
Okay. The crystals land there on the ground. And then in between them, amongst them, at the center of their constellation, you see a hand begin to emerge. A ghostly hand. And then a ghostly face reaches up for you.
Do I recognise?
It's a little rotted and bloated by the sea. But yes,
Wonderful.
you do recognize this face.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Myrtle?
No. The diary is useless. Find me. Find me.
Myrtle, you did not. Wait, where? Oh, fuck. Okay.
She sinks back down.
Well,
Me? Find Myrtle? Okay. Okay. Let's just chuck ideas out for a minute.
Okay, sure.
What do you guys think the fuck that meant?
I think that means you have to find a body.
Find her. Where did that happen?
Not in Icewind Dale.
How far out?
We're talking. I'm not looking at my own backstory. Shut up. Around Luskan.
But I know what
Do we know
Luskan
where that
is.
is?
Yeah, Luskan is a pretty major town, south, quite far south, known for its less than honourable seafarers and pirates.
Oh, you.
You
Yeah.
can say pirates and smugglers, buddy.
Yeah, no, it's a pirate haven, and
Right.
Luskin.
Yeah. Just, you know, not in Luskan. Just,
I don't know shit all about the ocean currents. Is there a possibility she's just been drifting? And now
Oh my god, yeah. What if that. And she. Find me.
What happened?
When she died.
Yeah.
Why?
I know you killed her. What happened?
She. Well, you know. She died, and then
Was she stuck somewhere?
she was,
Right.
yeah.
Okay.
And then I let her rest, and I was seen at the wrong moment. Yeah.
underwater, above water.
Underwater. This was, you know, not brilliantly far from home, far enough that it was more treacherous waters, but yeah.
Close enough that family was there at the moment.
Mm-hmm. Or just people. Yeah.
Would they have put her to rest? What do your people do with the dead?
I mean, usually burial is the way to go, but I wasn't able to even stick around for that much, to be honest.
So you don't know what they did?
No, I said my goodbyes, and then I was arrested until I was not arrested by means that I made.
Okay, so assuming that appearance is how she is at the moment,
Maybe.
at the risk of getting a little bit disgusting here, means the fishes haven't been nibbling.
I mean,
So, which means there's a chance that she has been buried.
there is a chance of that. I mean, I don't even know if it's underwater or if it was on land. I have nothing.
Another question, and again, apologies for being gruesome.
Be gruesome. You're fine.
Was she all in one piece? In general.
Generally speaking, yes. As
general
much as you are after.
Yeah.
Yeah. As much as you can be.
It wasn't like.
No, I don't
Limbs or-
think anything was taken. She's just going to pull from her and go, I'm really sorry, Myrtle, I'm really sorry, I'm really sorry. I don't think anything flew off or was cut off or,
Yeah.
hacked off.
Yeah.
I was, again, slightly preoccupied, I suppose. But yeah, I didn't remove her head. I'm sorry, Myrtle, I'm really, really fucking sorry.
Implying that someone else did, or you didn't? You weren't around for that.
No,
You didn't do that.
No.
Cool.
As far as I'm aware, that didn't happen.
Okay.
I ended a life for other means.
Okay. So wherever me is, wherever she is.
I have a thought or two. You ain't been contacted for the last 5, 10, 15 years?
No, I mean, I'd like to say that I tried in moments of weakness, but nothing concrete as much as...
You went far from Luskan.
Yeah.
You went as far from Luskan as you could.
Pretty much, yeah.
There ain't no way to get back to Luskan. fact that
That was on a very, very, very long trip.
yes, and we have. I'm really sorry. We have things we have to do here.
Oh no, I'm not planning on leaving here.
But
I mean,
if again, forest creature, I don't know shit all about the ocean, but
for sure.
if she's drifted and she can reach you now, either she's gotten stronger or she's gotten closer.
Yeah.
And you were shipwrecked, and then you found the compass full of ghosts.
How did you come across that? Did you tell us?
It's just a treasure that I found.
You just found it.
Yeah, again, I was never that good at finding treasure. I found a broken shitty compass. Well, not shitty compass, I'm very sorry. A very good, useful compass, it turns out, but
Did you find
she
that
was-
on the shipwreck?
not that, but I was working.
So you had that before the shipwreck? Right.
It's just a broken compass. She was looking for something. I mean, she was always looking for treasure of some sort.
She was something in particular.
Yeah.
Do you know what it was?
DM, does Lucius know? I mean, I know, but does Lucius know? What would you say?
You know a few things, yeah, and I'll go over exactly what you know. However, at that point,
Oh shit!
Ghost! Ghost! Help us! Help us! You hear loud screaming from out in the street.
You two carry on here while I go see what that is.
I think if they're screaming ghosts, that's my business.
I mean, that could be. Lucius is like desperately trying to look out specifically for murder.
And as you look out, you see something horrifying. And we will pick up there after.
Yeah.
Great.
Come on.
Baroth without any clothes on.
Full on streaking.
I took my pajamas off.
Well, I thank you so much, everyone, for joining us here tonight.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Have a lovely
Oh,
break.
right.
We will see you in 15 minutes.
Woo.
Bye.
Bye.
everybody. Welcome. Oh, map. No, don't look at the map yet. Don't get rid of the map.
Don't look at the map.
Don't look at the map, guys.
Look at the waves. Look at the waves.
Guys, stop looking at the map.
Look at the
map's not on
wiggles.
screen
We're probably
right now.
fucking up the bitrate right now.
There we go.
I want purple.
Welcome back, everybody. We're gonna hop back into an exciting game of Icewind Dale, Rime of the Frostmaiden, where Lucius, Oster, Tonaich
Oh yeah.
have just heard screams from the streets outside.
I'm getting outside.
Yeah, Oster thinking things can only go
Can I
worse
grab-
tonight.
can I grab-
Runs downstairs.
Can I grab my maul while I do it?
Sure,
I would like to run into my room and grab my maul.
absolutely.
And
Do you
in
notice
doing
anything
so,
weird in
Yeah,
that
in
room?
doing so, do I notice that Baroth is not
Well,
there?
actually, it happens here. There's no Baroth there.
So, Tonaich, just like, I'm grabbing the ball, I'll be right back.
Okay.
Guys!
What?
Comes running up. Bal's not in his bed.
Is his fucking spear in there?
Spear.
Yeah, everything's in there,
I
just...
grab the Shardland spear and I'm running down the stairs.
You know, fucking 30 seconds, probably be fine. Let's go!
Yeah.
Shit, okay,
Okay, you run out and immediately see two things. First of all, to your right, which is the direction towards the town hall,
Yeah.
you see a small crowd of people that are stood around 4 terrified guards who are sat down or standing up or just in enormous shock and stress, terrified, full of terror. And to your left, you see quite far away, in the distance, a dwarf in his bedclothes walking towards the harbour.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
I'm going for a cold swim.
I'm going up to the
Yeah, I'm running. I
Going
can
Baroth.
go 70 feet if I dash.
Lucius is
Um,
running after going, Baroth is like, goddamn you!
My walk speed is 25 feet, so you'll catch up very quickly.
I can probably catch
Or am
it.
I sprinting to the harbour?
Well, he is quite far away. He got a good head start, but he is not sprinting. You are walking with extreme purpose. Yeah, you're walking very quickly for you. You're not running, but you're walking
I
very
get increased
quickly.
movement speed when it's not me controlling it.
Increased movement speed when possessed. I go 70 feet.
Yeah, you rush towards him.
You've
and,
never seen Oster move this fast, but the little legs just go.
We need to catch up with the
Just run.
Okay.
You arrive at a place that you've heard about but haven't seen yet, I believe. You arrive at the frozen ferry of Easthaven. That's very
That
loud.
music is very intense.
Can you tell that I'm trying to get a picture up?
No, you got no idea. No.
Hi, Lucy.
Hello.
Yes, you arrive at the frozen ferry of Easthaven, out on these docks. A ferry completely encased in ice.
Hence it being frozen.
Aptly named, yeah.
And Baroth, you are walking out onto this dock, heading towards the water.
Am I
And at
within
that
60
point-
feet of him?
Yes.
Fucking stop! Wisdom saving throw.
You've got to stop adding fucking at the start. That's the second time.
Sounds wrong.
I'm going to use the dice that haven't.
Use the dice.
Shit in my
Use
eye.
the dice that fucked you.
Oh wait, hang on, you're not doing anything.
Oh, shit.
Oh.
Oh, well, that's just upsetting.
Stop right there.
That's just upsetting. You were well on
So
that for
very
once.
upsetting.
Okay.
Oh.
No, it's good that. Well, it would have been good that I didn't roll.
Yeah,
for
that would
that.
have been
Yeah,
great because it
yeah.
would have worked.
But I do have a chunky wisdom modifier, so
True.
saving throw.
20.
Um,
Very wise. Oh.
You keep walking.
Oh, okay, cool.
You keep running.
yeah, I'm gonna try and tackle him.
Okay. And at that point, Baroth, you are almost by the edge of the dock. Tonaich, you have caught up.
That's
Tackle.
all stuff.
Oster.
I'm close behind.
The other Fey weirdo.
Yeah, I'm close
Oh,
behind.
you
tackle
but
me
he is
into the
faster
water.
than me.
No!
And in that case, we're going to roll initiative.
Do I roll?
No.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god.
Good.
I mean, in this situation, that might be good.
I want to play the game at some point.
Not allowed.
My dice would
Not a
fucking
disagree.
quit it.
Ow, quit it.
I think if we gave him advantage on everything, it would just be balanced.
It would be just ones. Just ones.
I've had advantage on stuff and I still fuck it up. I need a minimum of 13 despite disregarding what I roll on
Yeah.
everything. Just to have a chance to play the game.
25, 20. 20, 15.
15.
Okay.
Gang.
Why? Why?
15, 10.
12.
Okay.
You have
10 to 5.
9.
Keep going. Keep going, bro.
5 to 0.
Oh.
2. That is the lowest I can roll.
Matt, can you adjust the camera slightly because we can see the TV on the screen?
Oh, yeah.
I keep knocking it in my
Spoilers.
rage.
That's better, yeah.
Oh.
Despite my rage.
You should tell that to me,
We
really. Can you stop
still
infuriating
see
me?
the- That's better.
Stop
Oh,
infuriating.
it's because this stand won't stay still, so it just drifts occasionally.
Right, okay.
The stand's just like, I want you to see behind the scenes.
That's my excuse.
Either way, Oster, you're up first, yeah.
Cool.
You've
Good.
just reached.
I kind of like, I skid to a halt behind him, my little hooves going on the ice, and I grab him by the collar and I'm going to try and pull him prone.
Okay, make an athletics check, contested with athletics or acrobatics from you.
Oh, I can choose. I have to choose the good one, presumably.
Yes.
13.
Flat 50.
Ooh.
Okay, you have got him pinned to the floor of the dock.
I just
You've gone grappled.
I clap my hands on his
Actually-
face, trying to look in his eyes.
You can choose grappled or prone.
Grappled then, like, yeah, okay, then, I thought I could maybe like pin him once he was on the ground.
Well, like
Pinning is
when
technically
it's in
an action, isn't it?
well, yeah, kind of. When it's in combat, you can forego an attack to either grapple or shove.
Right, okay, I'm with you. Then
So
I'm
you can
gonna-
then choose your next
Then I'm
attack
going to
to.
put my arms under his arms and I'm going to haul backwards.
Yep, absolutely.
And I'm going to try and pull him away from the edge.
Okay. Yeah, you can do that because you haven't used your movement yet, so you can move.
Half speed, so 15 because you round down, right?
Yes. So. Boom! You
You just lift me up.
drag him back there.
I'm not strong enough to lift you up. You are just a slab, and I am tweaks on legs.
And you do see Barrett still trying to like.
I've got my like, I'm trying to like, I'm just like, I think I'm just holding like my arms under your arms and your head in my hands and just saying, calm the fuck down. I don't know what's going on, but we are gonna fix it. It's gonna be okay. Are you in there? Can you hear me? Jesus.
Barrett, you're going to try to escape this grapple.
Am I?
Yeah.
Not if I never roll any dice.
An athletics or an acrobatics check.
It's not his turn.
Contested with
Is it
athletics.
his turn?
It is kinda.
Oh,
Not me,
I don't
but
like
the
that.
other part of me.
Can I contest with the choice at this point? No, does
No,
have
no,
to
it would be athletics because you are physically like.
I rolled a 6, so I think you're good.
That's cocked.
Yeah, that's
That
that's
bounced out of the
on the
tray.
corner.
You rolled a 6 total.
Mm-hmm.
I rolled a 9. Thank fuck, I was having a panic then. So, which one of those is it?
Okay.
My low roll's coming in handy.
Yeah, no, he's still got you. You're still like trying to move forward.
The hooves have extra grip.
Tonna.
I got special booties.
I'm gonna get in front of him and basically do the same thing.
double grapple.
Double grapple, but I'm getting very much between him and the pier.
Okay.
An
I
angry
can say if you want to use your action to do so, you can push him
Suplex.
prone now. So now you can pin him.
I will do that.
Cool. So between the two of you, you have now boom, pinned him down. You are grappled. You are prone.
No,
Face
up.
Oh, right.
Face up. We're not police holding you. Like.
Eat the snow.
Maybe a bit corners.
Anything else?
Looking at his face, looking in his eyes, does it look like him or does it look vacant or possessed or
He looks furious.
oh, okay.
He looks like he's very aware of the fact that he's being pinned down, and you are his enemies.
Can I grab a handful of snow and just shove it in his face?
Sure. Nothing happens.
Worth try.
He's covered in snow.
He's furious and covered in snow.
He's furious and now he's bright red because of the cold.
Baroth, can you hear us?
No, I don't think so.
I'm gonna take all your shardle in.
Oh.
Yeah, he's fucked, guys.
I think in the grabbing him, I've thrown the spear on the cobbles because I can't hold it.
The halberd.
The halberd, yeah, sorry. I've thrown the halberd on the cobbles somewhere because I can't hold it and hold him.
Sure, for sure. Yeah, sounds good.
Is it within arm's reach? No, I'm not controlling the bad me.
Okay.
No, you're not.
Lucius.
Okay. Oh my god. Lucius is just going to
Cry.
Yeah.
He's having a day.
God, it has been a day. We thought the hag
It has. Oh,
I've got the hag and the skeleton and the water
such a
dragon.
day. Lucius, I'm guessing I've caught up to.
I mean, yeah, you're
You're
there.
at the corner of the map,
Okay,
yeah.
cool. Yeah. Lucius is just like as he's like panicking, watching this happen, is just gonna hold his compass as just anything at all.
How many
Ghosts.
skills do you have?
The charisma number, so we've got an extra one
Ah,
from
sweet.
leveling up.
Oh, this is really sweet.
Good.
Oh.
Before he dies.
Yeah. Lucius is fuck. It is a bonus action. Okay, yeah. So Lucius has got the compass, and he's kind of like, whilst he's doing his thing where his eyes are kind of going, he's vaguely taking in how like gone Baroth is and how fucking angry he looks, figuring this is probably a bad, and starts telling sea shanty, like a very gentle one in the background, of a group of friends, one dwarf, one half-orc, one satyr, and one triton, and how they all go to the tavern together after a hard fight and are laughing together and drinking merrily. And sort of whilst the wisps are going around, he's just gonna hold up the butt of his longsword and be like,
Gonna try and knock him out.
Cognitive
I'm gonna try
recalibration.
and do non-lethal conk with like the
Bludgeoning.
Conking damage, yeah.
Damage.
Yeah, make an attack roll.
Cool.
He's prone, right? Like
Prone,
so
Yeah,
advanced.
so with advantage.
And I've got no armor on.
Stacey's 11, bro.
Non-lethal.
Non-lethal. This is noted.
20 damage.
14.
Yeah.
That's 8. Yeah.
I think even that one hit. Like,
Yeah.
All of this is happening, by the way, whilst these ghosts have appeared around you, Baroth. You see kind of a silhouette of Oster and Tonaich and Lucius just kind of with their arms around you, like holding tankards and like going, and you're going,
Does he see them?
No. No, he is.
I didn't say a fucking thing. I don't know where I am.
You're not here.
Valiant
No.
attempt.
Sorry, I'll be quiet. I'm not here.
I mean, Matt's here.
Don't touch me.
Yeah.
Lucius does that before
Go
he
ahead
comes.
and go ahead and roll damage.
Fuck yeah, okay.
I don't think you get the cold damage if it's not the blade, right?
I'm doing
Like-
it two-handed. Does it still count?
Yes.
Okay, cool.
Do roll the cold damage. It can still be non-lethal.
Yes.
Yeah, okay. Non-lethal cold. Gotcha.
Non-lethal cold.
You know,
Icewind. Non-lethal cold.
it's pretty fucking lethal.
That is
This is 7.
Yes.
9 bludgeoning if it's with the hilt.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
Sure.
9 bludgeoning and 1 cold. Non.
Is this coming off of my health?
It is.
Okay. What was it?
9
bludgeoning,
10 in
bludge,
total,
1. Yeah.
Cool.
You still up?
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's it. Lucius is just sort of like. And yeah, it's me done.
Okay. Okay. Baroth, you will sadly forego your turn at this moment in time. Oster.
I'm going to use Channel Divinity how it's meant to be used, and I slam my hand on your forehead, and I'm going to use like the repel undead thing.
Turn undead.
Yes.
Okay.
Is it them?
It's them.
You're not undead.
You're not undead.
That
I was making the other saving throws. I don't know if I also have to make
It's
this.
physical.
But that was physical, though,
True.
wasn't
Yeah. Good point.
6.
it? Yeah, that fails. So I think like also just kind of like puts their hand on your forehead and just like green light, like the light of sun through trees, just like emanates out from their palm, and then it gets brighter and brighter and brighter and brighter until like your body's having to close its eyes because you're gonna go blind,
And you begin to feel under your palm get wet.
Oh.
As you feel something push out of Barreth's forehead, you feel your hand raise up as you see a wet, naked, white-haired woman.
Ugh.
Skull for a face. Emerge out of Barroth's corpse. No corpse.
What?
Sorry, body, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, he's alive,
A corpse appeared from my body.
You just also have
Where were
company.
you hiding that corpse? In your pajamas?
I thought you were going to say
Here we
something
go.
else beginning with A.
And the white lady of Black Dinashire appears. Barrett, you're back.
Yay! On 4 points.
I'm so sorry for that.
What?
Barrel.
Do I have any memory of what happened? Owl.
No.
What the fuck is going on? Oh, it's you again! Good! I'm gonna try and stand up.
It's not your turn.
No.
Oh no, I forgo.
I just slap the potion I've got into your hand. Can that be a bonus action to hand it to him? Like a free object interact?
Oh, we've talked about this.
I think we said to
Feed-
hand.
Feeding is
hand.
feeding
Yeah.
was
Yeah,
an
okay,
action.
yeah. Sounds
I
I know.
slap the potion into
Oh yeah,
your
because
hand.
mine is
Yeah,
back with
because
my
yours
stuff.
is over there.
Drink it.
For some reason I can't yet.
And I do it. Is that my
with
bonus
us.
action, or do I still have a bonus action?
I'm gonna.
If it wasn't a potion, would it be a reaction?
Object interact
Okay,
is normally a.
give me a
yeah.
second.
Have a moment.
Give me a second.
Let's all yell more suggestions at us.
Sure, free object interaction.
Cool. Spiritual weapon.
Will you
Last fucking slot.
calm down?
No.
Stop.
Never.
And I hit the ghost with the spiritual weapon.
Yep. Okay, spiritual weapon appears.
Yeah.
I need to get that up, but yeah, go ahead and roll.
Natural 19. 25. No, 27. No, 26.
We have-
26.
Some
You-
numbers.
It's gonna
It's a
do
big
it.
number. Oh god, this. Force damage as it goes bonk.
It makes my page.
4
Wait,
bonk damage.
Does spiritual weapon add anything to it?
You,
Your spell.
Wisdom modifier.
Ooh, 9 bonk damage.
Wait, 4 bonk.
4 on the dice. And
Do you
then-
have 5? Do you have +5 to wisdom?
Yeah, baby,
Yeah.
I maxed out.
Okay.
Just a wise boy.
So, 9. Okay.
Oh, except I did roll the wrong dice.
Alright, dice.
Well,
Oru, Noru.
Go roll again in that case.
Noru.
No.
For fuck's sake.
Wait, it's a D8.
It is a D8.
Yeah.
Oh, and you rolled something else. Okay.
I rolled a D10 because my brain was like, that looks
Oh, I
like the
see.
right number aside. That's better. 12.
Sweet. It looked like you picked up a D6, so that's why I was
Yeah,
confused.
no, I
You got it.
Yeah, cool. Okay.
yeah, the light just goes through her, I think.
Yeah, this vroom, purple beam appears from her chest as she hovers up in the air and clutches at the wound that appears in this ghostly figure. It shouldn't be possible for something intangible, and yet there it is. Oh, fuck,
It's the end
okay.
of my turn. I did the most I could.
You did a lot.
What?
It's a TikTok.
She's gonna
Can't believe you
retaliate.
Yeah, sure.
Look at you, Oster.
Is your hand okay?
It'll live.
Is your mind okay?
Just trying to be spooky.
Spooky.
And none of the cameras saw that. Then you punched the DM screen.
Okay. I'm gonna be spooky now, okay?
We're spooky.
Guys, look at me, I'm gonna be spooky, okay?
Spooky.
The white lady points at Yosta and screams.
Oh god.
And then do wisdom saving throw.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, then.
Yeah. That's a natural 18 for
Oh,
25.
Fuck off.
What else is this boy good for?
Yeah, no, nothing happens.
Phew.
Nothing happens. She will begin to hover. She will fly up 40 feet in the air.
Oh,
That's not a begin. That is a very much hover. Attacks of opportunity.
Yes. From
I could punch with my. It's not gonna do anything.
Can I maul?
you can maul. You can punch.
I don't know if it'll do anything to a ghost.
I can't actually see. Am I anywhere near this?
no, you're on the opposite side of ours, so you're like within range.
You should try. You can try.
I'm still gonna try.
Did we rule that I can make an opportunity attack with the spiritual weapon?
Yeah, you haven't used your reaction yet, have you?
Yeah, no, I haven't because it was just my turn.
19 to hit.
That hits.
11.
11
I'm having a
will
good
miss.
day. 21.
Will hit.
So it's just your strength.
Yeah.
So it'd be 2 points of fisting damage.
No.
Okay.
No, 11 points of force from
You
me.
actually do strike her a little bit.
My hand's wet.
Did you just punch a ghost?
My hand's wet.
Yeah.
11 points of force damage.
Tasty. Tasty. Okay, cool.
Thank you.
Cool, yeah.
That was in response to you hitting your
That's
hand.
what every DM wants. Their partner
In the chat.
belittling them.
Oh, baby. Thank you, Lucy.
They belittle me in real life. Sorry, dear.
Anyway, we're finding a ghost.
Anyway, yeah, so the white lady has soared up into the air, hovering above you all. It's Tonnich's go.
I don't have my javelins. Oh no. Fuck.
Throw your maul out.
I'm gonna. She's got to come back down at some point. She wants to do something. I'm gonna hold my action for when she comes within mauling range.
Sounds good.
Yep.
Yep, that sounds good. Okay, Lucius.
Oh yeah.
That's new.
So she's 40 feet away in the air.
She's 40 feet up, yeah.
Okay. Lucius is just wait. There was no Barrel's holding a potion, but he's not healed.
Not drank.
Correct. Cool. Yeah. Okay. Lucius is gonna, for one, just look to Barrel and enacts the tale of the beloved friends.
Your beloved friends.
And the little spirit. So the images that were happening earlier kind of
Suck out my soul.
And then you die. The beloved friends are actually the greatest trait.
And,
Become one of the ghosts in his compass.
I'm also gonna go and say, just because it went for Oster, once the spirits have gone into battle, they go, and they go into Oster as well, because that's a thing I can do apparently with this one. Holy shit!
Yeah.
What did that do? You're within 5 feet of Barrow, right?
Yes.
Okay,
yes.
good.
I'm
Cool,
ready.
I'll just double check.
We're all,
I just
we
purged
are
the
all
ghost.
within 5 feet of ours.
So you
We've been
get
dogpiling him.
a temporary hit points
Ooh, sexy.
of
Nice.
5 plus
Oh, more.
6, 9 point temporary hit points.
You've doubled my health.
9 point
Point,
temporary
point,
hit
point,
point.
Have yourself some points.
Point, point.
So yeah, the little ghosties are gonna
Point,
do that. And then I'm just going to
That's probably your action.
just fuck it, why not? As a bonus action, which is gonna go, sorry.
Is that a healing word?
Yeah. I feel
Sorry
guilty
is-
for beating the shit out of
Sorry is the healing word.
you. Sorry is the healing word.
Healing word to yourself one time was fuck.
Yeah.
ability. Oh no, it's just with charisma. For 6 points of heal.
Thank you.
And assist. Yes.
That's just you. Okay. Cool. Okay. Baroth.
How far away is the halberd from me? The
Oh yeah, I dropped
hostage.
it on the cobbles somewhere.
I'll say it's within. It's you can get to it
Cool.
in 1d3 times 10 feet.
Right.
30 feet.
It's 30 feet away. So I can't reach it in this turn because I have to stand up. I couldn't reach it anyway. 15 to stand up, or is it rounded up?
It's
Or?
half your movement.
So 12
They're
and a half.
rounded down. You
So-
right?
so
Because I
12.
rounded down for how far I had to move. So,
So
you,
10.
it cost you 10.
Okay, 10 to go up. I've got 15 feet. I'm going to move towards the halberd.
Okay. 15.
I'm going to look behind. I'm going to look up at the thing. I'm trying to squint to see it. Just going to pick like a loose rock off the floor and just like, you'll do, and just like lob it and let's see if it hits first. Yep. Well, nat 17 plus it's 23 to hit.
We'll do it.
So
Throwing stones and ghosts.
in the air, it becomes meteor-esque
Oh my god.
Hey.
as it becomes my guiding bolt.
Hey.
my second level spell slot guiding bolt,
Nice.
Yeah.
which is more dice than I have. Is it just one more?
Extremely tasty.
Is it 5? I think
It's 5, yeah. It's an extra dice for every level. I believe I threw you a 6.
when you cast 1d6 per level buffer.
Have you one-shotted my boss again?
Probably not. 19 points of radiant damage.
Pretty fucking good.
Considered throwing the potion, so
That would have been bad.
So,
Imagine if it
19
burst
points
on
of
her and
healing
healed.
damage. Yeah.
as you see this naked woman flying in the air, her hair now grown longer and floating behind her as if she is underwater, this skeletal face staring down upon you, this face just gets a meteor right in the middle of it.
That's for the headache.
No, that might have been my fault actually.
What?
I'm very sorry. I did say sorry.
I'm already hobbling to the weapon. It's fine.
Also,
Really?
yeah.
You were top of the initiative. I was bottom.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
I moved.
She did fuck all of her. She tried to scream at you and didn't.
Oh
work.
yeah, that was what happened. I moved the spiritual weapon up 20 feet because that's how far it can move. It's now
Yep.
20 feet below her.
Yep.
And then
Hit her in the
I'm
ankles.
going to. I've got no spell slots left, so I'm going to toll dead. Like,
Okay.
that's all I can do. It's a
That's a
whiz.
spell.
It's a cantrip. It's a cantrip. They cast middle finger. It's a wisdom saving throw.
The bells ring for her, and she seems not affected in the slightest. Because this is necrotic damage, right?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, no. It's difficult to toll the dead who's already dead.
Yeah, I'm trying.
Yeah.
I'm
You
good.
could certainly try.
You ask for whom the bell tolls.
It tolls for these.
Not for me.
Fuck,
Toll for these nuts.
Shut up. I get my actual mace out, thinking this isn't gonna do jack shit. And just to confirm, DM, I also have my shield, and that's me because I can't do anything else.
Okay.
I fear I may have attracted her attention.
She will
She got pierced feelings.
fly down 10 feet, because I just saw the range of this thing. She will fly down 10 feet. Looks at you now. Well, it doesn't work on you, so she's going to pick a new target.
Oh no, not again.
She's going to look around.
I can't get a ghost out of you
Here.
again.
I'll just start looking at you, Lucius.
This is bad time.
Thematically appropriate.
And you see her feet, which were pointing down, now suddenly begin to hover up behind her, kind of raising her body like so, so that looks like she's swimming down towards you.
Swan dive into your body.
And she screams once more. So there'll be another wisdom saving throw, so we'll play.
The possession was charisma.
Huh?
The possession was charisma, so this might be something. This
Yeah,
might be an insta-kill thing,
it
but
might be a fear thing.
Might be a,
I don't like any of them.
might be a really good thing. And you'll never know.
That is. Oh yeah, there's an 18.
God fucking damn it. Okay, well,
You
she
almost made me drown myself. So.
will instead fuck off out of here.
She's like-
She didn't get close enough.
She didn't get close enough to the weapon.
No,
Wow.
she's 30 feet up and that's 20 feet up. So.
I would throw my maul, but I think it would end up in the harbour.
That is as far as she goes.
How far up is she now?
She's 30 feet off the ground.
Okay, cool. Okay, cool.
Alright.
Yeah, it's not
Cool.
my turn. It's not my turn, but I think I can get the spiritual weapon to her on my turn.
Okay.
Because it's 15 feet at a diagonal for 10 feet up, which I think makes. I'm going to do Pythagoras.
Yeah.
I'm going to use Pythagoras in my day-to-day adult life. Don't say
This is
that
a first.
secondary school mathematics did fuck all for you, because I am currently using Pythagoras. I have to look it up first, though.
Meanwhile, Tonna.
I mean, there's nothing that I can really do. I'm gonna throw a rock at her because fuck it.
Mate, do it.
Thomas was like, I want to do that.
I don't want to throw my maul because I'll end up in the hub.
You have advantage on that, not that it matters.
What? Oh, yeah.
Wait, what?
Guided bolt.
There's nothing. Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Imagine if it was double 20s.
Oh, so that's what it
Yeah.
is. Oh, gotcha.
On a rock.
That's a D4 weapon.
Yep.
That could have been
Do you know what's
used
funny,
on another
guys?
guiding
Guys, you know what's funny?
Yeah.
Wait, what
Funny.
what damage does the rock do?
Bludgeoning.
Okay, so you all get advantage on the next attack.
Oh my god, because of the feet you turn.
Okay, I'm less mad about you consuming the guiding bolt advantage now. For a pebble.
Oh my god.
You rolled max. Oh, max in a bit. This game's fucking stupid.
What do I add?
The strength,
Strength
modifier.
modifier.
Okay, that was 6 plus strength, so 9.
9 points of bludgeoning
9
damage.
bludgeoning damage from a rock.
It's good.
Sounds good. That's fucking stupid.
That's
I love
so
it.
good.
And we all get advantage
Yep.
because of the feet you took.
Yep.
Because she's
Gotcha.
been bludgeoned.
This
That's
game is
so
so stupid.
dumb.
This game sucks.
We were all just so
Cool.
inspired by
Yeah.
it happening.
So, as the spectre of death float behind, still head down and legs up, you hit her in the head. You go. Barrow.
Does Lucius had to go?
No, Lucius.
Oh, hello.
No rocks, it works apparently.
I could have got the kill, but I think someone else is going to.
need to do some maths.
So how? I want to do a 10-foot radius sphere, but like where she is, but not getting Tonaich.
She's
I'm
she's
guessing.
away from
I'm out.
She's far enough from
Oh,
top,
okay.
yeah.
How? What is
And
the
she's
range of it?
within 60 feet.
Oh, easy.
Yes.
May we?
Yes.
10-foot radius sphere.
Yes.
I'm 15 feet away, so well,
And
I'm
so
also
low.
down.
Yeah,
so,
yeah.
She's also 30 feet in the air, so I
Yeah,
think
that's
you're good.
nice.
Can pop it like
Cool.
that if you want.
That sounds good. And
Like that.
You.
Is that right?
Lucius is just going to look up and switch from his sword over to his guitar and just go. Constitution saving throw, please.
Oh, yeah, okay. Flat roll. 19.
It's a half damage one. Okay, that's fine. So
It's not a square full of knives, because it's a much bigger square.
it's more knives.
Extra knives! When you up.
Took some meta magic so that you can increase the width of the knife.
You don't hear anything because you guys are quite reasonably close to me. You don't actually really hear anything from the guitar, even though Lucius very clearly strums it. But in the sphere where the ghost is, it's just like the loudest fucking strum of your life. Painfully loud ringing noise, one might say.
That's so.
And
What's this?
Shatter.
shatter.
So the frozen ferry's going to get fucked up a little bit.
It's up in the air.
It's up in the air.
It has masts.
It's up in the air.
It's not on the masts.
Yeah.
I don't think anyone was using it. It was frozen over. So
Shatter, my beloved. That's pretty good.
It's not bad.
16 half 8. Yes? Am I maths correcting?
Yes.
Cool.
Maths
correcting.
That's connecting in my brain. Correcting, I mean.
Connecting made more sense.
Yeah. But why makes sense?
That's
So
8 thunder damage, and she's, I'm guessing, not made of inorganic material.
Technically. She's dead. But
you do shatter a mast. This mast
Yeah.
snaps in half and falls down
On
and
the
crashes onto the. Yes, exactly. No, it falls down onto the deck of the frozen
it's
ferry.
just you constantly trying to get me killed.
I said sorry!
Okay. Anything else? That was pretty fucking sick.
Nice.
That's my signature.
No, that's an action. Fuck. No. Wait. Yeah. Lucius is just gonna look to Barrow and be like, "Look, mate, I'm really, really sorry. Please accept this as a sorry.
I'm still
Just
trying
fuck
to
her
reach
up,
the
please."
the halberd, yeah.
Inspiration.
Cool, thank you.
You're welcome.
Baroth, it is now your go.
Cool. I want to move the next. How close did I
5,
get?
10, 15. There, you got it.
Yeah,
You
cool.
got the hammer. The halberd.
Right. Pick it up. And then like holding it as far away as I can, so it's like the bottom of it is here, so you've got like an extra 10 feet on the end. Just swing it round. And the end of it just sort of glows as it dabbles its way up. 21 to hit.
So good hit.
Alright.
With
What we learned is we need to put Baroth under situations of extreme duress.
no, we don't.
No.
Can I borrow someone else's d6?
Oh, no, it's inspiration.
Asta had a go. This inspiration, you can't add that to damage, can
No.
you?
No, just for attack rolls and saving throws.
And ability checks.
And just check to make for shits and giggles.
Ability checks.
I make the shits check.
Yeah.
17 points of radiant damage.
Oh, okay. She doesn't look good at all.
Thank you.
God damn it, she's still alive.
No, she's not.
She's still undead.
so funny.
That was brutal.
I don't know what that was.
It came from somewhere deep enough.
I don't know what possessed me.
It was the
That was
ghost.
a ghost, yeah.
Yeah, with the barrel just sends that and just goes, fucking die! Again? Whatever you are.
You're so funny.
Oh my god.
Okay.
Advantage
Do
again.
we have to kill her?
Yes.
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 Fuck yeah, no, she
She
is
tried to make him walk into the ocean.
She's probably still gonna
The
get
lake.
away, but yeah.
looking so bad.
She goes after us.
Osta, yes indeed.
Yeah. So I used Pythagoras, and on a triangle where one side is 10 foot and one side is 15 foot, the other side is 18 foot, so this spiritual weapon can get to her.
Scouts on her, because you know there's no fucking way I can verify this.
I used a calculator from the internet.
Okay.
It must be right.
You must be right.
You know what, you don't... Okay.
Even as far as 15 across
Oster.
and then 5 down.
Hypotenuse
I believe it.
18.0278 feet.
Okay. I believe you. So,
spiritual
Osta,
weapon gets
you
her.
you sit there looking at the weapon, looking up at her and thinking, this is not gonna fucking happen. Wait. And you see the little dotted line in your mind.
You see the beautiful mind moment.
The,
I don't understand any of it because I have a 10 intelligence.
but the light does zoom, shoot up straight towards the White Lady of Lectin.
Hell yeah.
Advantage.
With advantage because you bludgeoned her.
And because of Guiding Bolt.
Double advantage.
Does that just last until your next turn?
Yeah.
Wow.
It's
Oh,
insane.
it's
It's
better
absolutely
than
I
insane.
have to hit on a crit. Though.
Wait, my brain's
sure.
still working. Plus it is 19.
Hits.
Yeah.
Her AC is not great.
7.
Okay, she could have died there. But she up.
I rolled a 2 on the damage dice.
Wee.
Fucking hell, no, but it hits her. It hits her, she screams. This fucks her up. Okay. She's gonna try this one last time. Point to you this time. Make a wisdom saving throw, please.
Oh, I'm so good at these. Yeah, 5.
5.
this time,
Yeah, I got -2.
fucking final time, she stares into your eyes,
Yeah, that's what I want.
and sheer terror is what's staring back at you. Tonaich, suddenly,
Oh no.
a wave of painful memories wash through your mind. Everything horrible that you've tried to forget but can't floods your every sense. You will take
Oh no.
That rustling was a loud rustle.
Nice.
You are so fucking lucky.
Yeah.
8 points of psychic damage,
Holy shit.
Okay, I thought it was going to be a lot worse.
Yeah.
but your
Not done
mind does still
Yeah.
hurt and echo. And then these waves burst out and go for each of you.
Oh god!
And each of you will take.
Oh,
God.
shit.
Straight up.
You weren't in trouble.
I don't like the jingle of the dice.
The jingle jangle.
The jingle jangle of
That's-
the chase.
Okay, that's gonna be.
37.
That's gonna be 12 points of psychic damage to each of you.
Okay.
Temporary hit points gone.
Yep.
Are you still up?
Oh. Yes, I have the same temporary hit.
Shit, I thought that would down at least once.
Nope.
God.
It was temporary hit points kept us up.
God.
That was
Hey.
3d12 I rolled for you. You're
Seriously?
very lucky.
God
Shit.
damn.
An average of 19.
Wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
Yike.
That's bad. That's real bad.
That's real stressful is what that is.
Hmm.
Me no like.
And she will. Emboldened by this, soar down toward Tonaich.
Oh.
Again, attack of opportunity.
I
What's your-
bonk her with the spiritual weapon.
You can
Am I
certainly
in?
try.
And I
Where
get
am I?
advantage because of
Nope.
the.
Oh yeah, it hasn't been my turn yet.
I guess so.
That crusher thing.
That crusher thing
Bullshit.
is obscene.
It is on a crit though.
It's only on a crit.
That's a nat 20.
Oh.
That's 3 for me this session. Do you want to verify?
It's obscene.
I saw it.
I'm gonna trust the
I
witness.
saw it.
Can
So,
you guys share?
No, I'm not doing it on purpose.
Tonaich, what do you see here? You see her.
Do I not get one?
I don't think Tonaich sees anything.
I'm
No.
feeling
No.
she's very close
Okay.
to the
Tonaich stuck in here.
Fair enough. If you do get a little glimpse, what you would see
Okay.
is her hair flowing all around her like a gown. She screams out and cackles, and swoops down like a bat, going in for what she imagines is the kill. And then,
Spiritual weapon comes through her chest, this like warm, radiant pink light, dealing 10 damage.
she was on 5.
So I could have failed that. Like,
And
spell
she,
I think Oster just kind of like reaches out and twists in the air, and the spiritual weapon starts to break her into like fragments.
itty bitty bits.
Sun and sky and rot and rain, and please go to rest.
she turns into a flurry of snowflakes, which fly out over Lac Dineshire and begin to sink down into the lake, returning to where she came from. We're out of initiative.
Yay.
So how's everyone? Baroth, why are you in your pajamas and out here?
Questions later. We need to go check the Chardonnay.
Yeah, you also must be freezing your ass
Charlatan?
off.
The Chardonnay, that's where she came from, and there's no
Oh,
one
she-
guarding it now.
Fucking and Oster runs.
Yeah.
Okay.
Baroth limps.
Um,
Doesn't move.
You, okay.
Oh.
I'm
Lucius is running and then like here's like one set of limping and Tonaich. Oh,
go back for them. Go back for them.
Okay,
I'm running.
run. Holy shit! What? Tonaich? Lucius is just gonna do all he knows and just like, we're here. She's gone. She is like fully gone. 100%. What did you? Did she show you something? Give me a minute. We've got you. We've got all the time. We've got all the time, and we've got her, and we've killed her, and she's.
I know.
Yeah. Fully gone.
I know. Give me a minute.
Mm-hmm.
Just give me a minute.
So got this. Barroth, are you on the brink?
I'm not even here. I left.
Oh, Barroth's gone. Okay.
Barroth's gone.
It's just you and Tonna.
Okay, cool.
We need to go. We need to go. And there's something we have to do. There's something we have to do, isn't there?
It's something. We've got to go. The Shardlin. The fuck, the Shardlin. We got the Shardlin, and we're gonna go get the Shardlin. And she's gone, so the Shardlins and none of the guards are there. We've got to go get them. But we've got this. I think. Yeah. We cool. Okay, good. Yeah, we got this. Okay. Are you good? Are we good to walk? Are you good to run?
Yeah.
Okay.
I'm fine.
Cool. Okay. Cool.
Lucius. Yeah, I'm good.
Good. Cool. I don't know if I'm comforting you or if you're comforting me at this point. But we've got that. We got this, right? And you've got. You've so got this.
Yeah, I've got this.
Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yeah, I've got this. Okay.
Holy shit, we did so many things.
It's been a fucking day, hasn't it?
It's been a fucking day.
Okay.
Holy shit. And all ghost. All of the shit has been, like, exclusively ghost. Ugh. Like, Lucius just kind of, like, leans against Tonaich. We're kind of like... all of the shit has been ghost. Oh. Oh. And you...
Don't, let's just...
Yeah. Fair enough, mate.
Let's just go.
Okay, we're gonna run like fucking crazy now. Are you ready?
Yep.
Yeah, okay, we're gonna run.
And the two of you run towards Town Hall.
Oh, you sure?
It lasts for 10 minutes.
Oh yeah. Good point.
Well done.
With the two of you...
I mean, Austin's way ahead of Barrow.
Yeah.
But,
Yeah, okay, good try.
10 foot faster than you, I'm 20 foot faster than you.
Oster, you run towards the Town Hall, slam the doors open, and it's gone now.
Punch the door.
Yeah. Splinters shattering as Barroth, you enter through the doors as well.
Fuck! Where are they? Are the 4 guards still outside?
No, they ran.
They ran way down the streets.
Are they anywhere nearby?
You can go to them. It would mean like leaving the town hall properly behind and going back to them. They were basically outside the inn.
Val's gonna like just not leaving the scene. He's just gonna go out to the front door, wherever their general direction was, and just scream, "You had one fucking job!" and go back in and just see if there's anything he can
Oster
find.
is just
Okay.
getting
Like almost desperately, just like there's got to be something. There's got to be something. There's got to be something. We had one fucking lead.
Oster is getting the holy symbol spinning and is just calming his breathing and steadying himself, and is going to meticulously, step by step, go over this entire fucking room looking for sign of how they got the statue out of here.
Okay. Each of you make an investigation check.
I guide myself. That's what the spinny thing is for. Oh, I'm gonna cry. I use my inspiration. I
Okay.
use my fucking. So it's a nat 1. I use my fucking.
yeah, when
not
did you
you.
You got those from something.
I can't remember. It's so long ago.
It was a DM given one, but I can't remember what it was for.
It was for clearing the cult out of
Oh, that was
Yeah.
it.
Head
Good.
Innival.
Good point.
I don't reroll the guidance die, do I? Just the d20.
Yeah.
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 Cool. That's better.
Rolled another one, so
Yeah. Nothing could have been
It's
worse.
something at least.
It's a 16 though.
Okay, 16.
Nat 19 for a 16.
Okay, so the two of you go on a little quest
I was
around
like,
this room.
I could roll for inspiration. There's only one thing that could be better, and it wouldn't be worth it.
Well, the two of you go on a little journey, not together, but you begin to like look down at the ground and the walls and everything, just following the little clues. And eventually, the two of you end up at the exact same point, realizing that you're looking at the same thing and then looking up and seeing each other instead.
You stop.
You see a faint trail in the dust on the ground. Something big having been moved from the center. Very, very faint. Something big and heavy moving from the center of the room to roughly equidistance between the center of the room and the gates outside. And then the trail just stops.
So
So it was moved outside and then.
It wasn't moved outside, it was just
Oh,
moved
okay.
towards the door leaving the room. It was just moved like 10 feet off the center, and then nothing.
Okay.
and there's no like. I mean, Bart's gonna look regardless, but he's gonna be like, it's gotta be like a fucking secret door in the floor or something.
Or it was magic. You can move an object the same way you can move a person.
I'm gonna go put some clothes on. And Bart just leave.
At this point,
Oh.
well, by the time you leave, two things.
Yes.
Two parties arrive.
Mm.
First of all, the two of you arrive through the doors.
Okay, so we just need to get the shower and we just need to get the
fucking gone.
shit.
gone.
They dragged it to about here, and then it vanished, or got picked up by something incredibly strong, but I can't see any fucking footprints.
I have magic awareness.
Ooh, that's sexy.
Ooh.
What's the ring?
It's so.
The stipulations.
Look at the thing.
Sorry, table.
As an action, you can open your awareness to the presence of concentrated magic. Until the end of your next turn, you know the location of any spell or magic item within 60 feet of you that isn't behind total cover.
60 feet.
Yeah, when you sense a spell, you learn which school of magic it belongs to.
Okay.
So it's like
So
Yeah.
I guess just for reference, it's been 5 minutes since the three of you heard the screaming from outside.
Yeah.
Barrett, you don't know how long you were under for, but it's not that long a walk.
Yeah.
Nothing. The only things you pick up are the magic items you know are on you.
Yeah.
At that point, a door opens and Speaker Daneth enters, also wearing a nightgown, going, "What's going on? What is all this commotion?"
It's like the worst thing that could possibly have happened, I'm afraid.
Is
Oh
Bart still
my
there or
God.
has he already left?
Up to you.
He's gone to get clothes, yeah. He's not put his arm on.
Your chaps were frightened out of their skin by the Lady of the Lake, and in the commotion, these fucking statues. I'm sorry. So the God's be damned statue is gone.
Damn. Wait, the actual white lady.
Yeah, I know
I
that's.
I fucking assume so. It
Yeah,
was a
today's been like, that's not even
ghost
weirdly
fucking
the weirdest
central.
thing that's happened. Yeah.
Does he seem genuinely bothered?
I'm gonna say yeah.
Yeah,
Go to roll
okay.
for that. Yeah. He looks distressed. He looks like
With like a passive
His
income
mind
of
has
17.
definitely-
Yeah.
his mind's definitely been changed in the last couple of days.
Big old pot of food will do that.
Yeah, true. I mean, I know this is a long shot because you're just learning about this too, but is there like anything that you can think of? Anything?
Honestly, the only thing that comes to mind is what you've been telling me. I don't know who the fuck could want that thing. It was pretty hideous. except for the ones you've just told me about, yeah.
I think Lucius is more asking, is there any kind of back passages or secret way in and out of the town hall or
Oh, no.
a hidden meeting room or I don't know.
Nope. No way out of this place. I mean, he looks up and he sees the ghost is going to be on screen now, but the ghost isn't there. Nor is he. But he points up to this crane that's on the balcony above
Are we
it.
fucking stupid?
Well, he
Didn't
says,
see the crane.
well, there is a crane up there. It goes out to one of the big lofts, but I mean, it takes half an hour to cart something like that. You can see the construction. There's no way that they could have gotten that out
Okay, cool.
that way
Okay, good.
in that time.
Okay.
We rolled for investigation, not perception.
Nah, you saw the crane. You definitely saw the crane.
Yeah, no, I figured. Also, we heard the guards screaming, and then we ran outside. There weren't time.
I think something like the lady did something to them more than just scared the shit out of them.
But they,
Their hair was white.
yeah,
They looked like, well, we won't go into what she's capable of, but
Okay. Okay. I'm gonna say you can return at any point that you want.
clothed.
Just
Yeah.
gonna come in and just got there. One fucking job! Oh, hello.
Evening. Morning.
Whatever it is.
It's probably close to midnight.
Yeah.
Oh, it's.
probably.
I think it's well past midnight. Oh, you had to say it. Yeah, no, it's close to midnight. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well, okay. Look, this Durgar threat is real. You have bloody convinced me. Okay.
Yeah.
So we need to do something about it. In 3 days, all the speakers of 10 towns are going to come here.
Good.
Going to sit down, and there's going to be a council. I need to know, because you know this better than anyone. What's the ask? What do we want?
Oh, I just had a horrible thought.
Which is.
What?
If you put all the speakers in one room, that's a really easy way to get rid of all the speakers.
I mean,
They can't not meet up. This needs to happen. They need to talk about it.
Oh, I
Say it's
don't
happening
know.
in one place and have it in another place.
yeah, maybe.
Say it's happening here and have it in fucking, I don't know, Good Meat or some shit.
I could still be in Easthaven, just do it in the tavern or something.
Yes, no, that's a good idea. We'll say that it's
Yeah.
in Bryn Shanda. Because normally it was. It used to be in Bryn Shanda, it was the main thing.
Say it's in Bryn
Yeah,
Shanda.
Bryn
Yeah.
Shanda does, yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. I mean, it's a bit, just out to his wheelchair, it's a bit fucking bit fucking uncomfortable for me to travel to Bryn Shanda these days, so they
Touche.
kindly relocated it to here.
We
Yeah.
need to find out where their fortress is in the spine of the world.
You drew it. You put it on the map.
We had a vague idea.
I've got a vague idea.
I mean, he pointed, he gave you, he pointed his finger at a place, so he...
Yes, but we were assuming that they were telling the truth.
No, we rolled against it. It was
Yeah.
we got pretty good.
We got pretty.
I'm gonna say, you have a pretty good idea of where it is.
We
It's not like
It's
10
in
towns has a standing fucking army, is it?
It's an area that's not gone to often, so I don't have detailed maps of the area, but I know the rough location.
Okay. That's something. The ask. It's difficult to say without sounding insane.
Well, 10 towns is not defensive.
Shit's insane to say it.
Yeah.
Prepare for war.
Yeah.
Prepare for invasion. Because the Duragar have laid their sights on 10 towns and decided that this is where they will claim their land.
we need to be preemptive. We can't wait for them to come.
No, but I'm
They-
saying that if you manage to mobilize 10 towns to defend itself, it lives longer while we deal with the actual problem.
It's at least got some kind of
You think we can do that with
No,
the
not-
four of us?
the
The,
speakers.
No.
the collective we there are,
Right.
not
Yeah.
the you and me we.
10 towns is not defenseless. Here in Easthaven, we got 150 able-bodied people, able-bodied soldiers who can defend this place. Now, smaller towns obviously have less, and well, they're not the best fighters in the world, but we can hold our own. We can defend 10 towns.
Against a dragon.
There's two problems. Well, I don't exactly know the foe we're up against, but two problems I can see. First of all, we're not convincing anyone in 10 towns to travel into the spine of the world. I can tell you
No,
that.
you don't have to. We'll do that.
Yeah. No.
And second, I can put Easthaven on high alert, but we're gonna need to convince the other speakers.
Some of them easier than others, I reckon.
Yeah, that's what worries me as well.
Might as well write Bryn Shanda off.
Targos.
Targos.
We ain't spoken of
We
the
like
speaker
British-
of Brinchander.
It's Targos that we've got shit with.
Targos.
Sorry.
Um,
All big human cities look the same to me. No offense.
Slander.
Look,
Well, Easthaven has a
here's
bit
how
more
it goes.
character.
If we because it's not just individual towns, we need to put the entirety of 10 towns on high alert, correct?
Yeah.
Yes.
Everything. Everything.
So the way this goes is there'll be a vote, and if the majority says aye, then high alert it is.
Right. Tourmaline likes us. Lonelywood likes us.
Nimsy would do whatever I asked.
Caer Dineval likes us. Wait,
Yeah, Dineval.
have we been to Koenig? I can't remember which
We
one.
have been to Koenig, but I don't know if we met the speaker in Caer
You
Koenig.
met him. He was a very
Is
lovely
this-
drunk dragonborn.
Ah! Caer Koenig likes us. Does
Um,
Targos like... Brinchander like us? I can't
No,
remember.
Bremen, he's
Oh, Bremen.
scattered in the head, but
You. That's a majority, kind of.
we don't have Goodme, we don't have Dugan's Hole, and we don't have Targos.
How do you have any,
Brinchander is a random guess.
like,
Because
for
we
the
never
towns
met.
that we
Brinchander,
don't
we know the
necessarily have in
Captain of the Guard, we don't have the
influence?
speaker.
Right.
Do we,
Sorry, what did you say?
if for the towns that we don't necessarily have influence, is there, like, do you have any, I mean, you're all speakers, true, but allies in that sense? Anyone that owes you a favour?
Owes me a favor? I don't know about that. We become, since the Rime, we've all become pretty isolated, so I don't see them all that often. I'll tell you, my neighbours to the south, they all tend to hate our guts up here in Easthaven.
I was going to ask, which one do you have beef with? Is that... Do they seem...
Well, in Goodmead, oh yeah, shit. Goodmead doesn't have a speaker. They died.
And they didn't get a new one.
Elections are slow here. I don't think there are any suitable, a lot of willing candidates, so it's kind of just been left on hold. They haven't been dead for too long, but yeah, so Goodmead, no speaker, which I guess is how we're going to get a majority vote, because we're, hey, odd number.
There is that.
Dugan's Hold speaker is a fucking weirdo. I haven't seen her in...
Heard that, weirdly.
Yeah, I haven't seen her in years, or in a year, I'd say. Something this important, I reckon she might show up, but
Guess we'll find out.
yeah, she's a tough one. She is a tough cookie. I get on very well with Defois. She's the speaker of Brinchander,
Okay.
the kind of de facto leader of the council as well. So her saying means something.
We know the Captain of the Guard,
Yeah, we
Yeah.
haven't
I
met
have
her.
a different question for you. How much influence does Scath and what's his fucking name from Targos?
Maxildanar.
Maxilda. How much influence do Maxildanar and Captain Scath have over the council? Because they hate our guts.
Well, I hate theirs.
Okay, excellent.
It's
There we
not
go.
difficult.
No,
Yeah.
no, it's
They
not.
make it very easy for you.
They do.
I'm too tired to do politics.
growing. It's they
And
they
then
have a
having to
way
mop
of
that.
weaseling their way into most places. I have a suspicion they've been paying off the speaker of Tourmaline.
Ah.
This is something you know.
Is it? That's not in my notes.
Tourmaline was a while ago.
Tourmaline was a lot of money.
Tourmaline was, we saved their entire town.
Yeah.
So,
Yes.
Yeah, we got the mines.
3 kobolds.
Scaff
and
goes on.
trenches.
I say what you do know is Oris Mastu, the
I've just found
orcish
his name as
speaker,
you said.
Hey.
was very hesitant to letting people go into the mine and kind
Yeah.
of made it seem like it was a lot more dangerous than it
Mm.
was. Made it a lot more obtuse.
But then was very grateful to us for bringing the mine back.
So he seemed to have changed his mind there.
Yeah.
So you do sense that Mastu
There's
is
something.
a good, really trusts you, good standing, and it was kind of a revolt from him
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
So that's
to
good.
side with you.
Well, there is some leeway then there.
Yeah.
And it's in 3 days.
3 days.
We ain't gonna get to and from anywhere too far in 3 days.
Good
No.
move, maybe.
Axe Beaks.
We were gonna buy axe beaks.
Is there a stable in Easthaven?
There is.
Is there a stable full of axe beaks in Beasthaven?
Beasthaven.
That's a World of Warcraft place, that
I'm
is. Stupid
so
Dave.
tired.
We can get you. Yeah, I mean, you can. Yeah, there are axe beaks here. You can buy axe beaks. Absolutely.
I mean, as long as nobody's changed their mind, we kind of have a majority.
What?
All
We need to be here for it, though.
yes.
Yeah, we need to be here for it.
And all of my thoughts are filled with murder, so
Mm.
I can't be that helpful right now.
We need to put you to sleep.
We all need to sleep.
I believe you. I believe you wholeheartedly, but you are the only ones who have seen these Durgar. You're the only witnesses we have.
Yeah. That's why it's important that we're here. I guess.
What can we do in 3 days?
Find evidence.
Yeah.
Can we catch Scath on the road?
Do we know?
No, I'm not. No.
That's not our priority. We need to find
Hog
evidence
ties.
to convince everybody else.
That's
Where?
I don't know.
Try and find if anyone
Somewhere,
saw
something.
anything.
how long did it take us to get here from Koenig, DM? Remember how we were like, we're gonna go back in the caves tomorrow and find whether there's any other treasure in there.
Every time we go, let's do this thing tomorrow, then it's like, the world is ending on the opposite side of the map.
Remember when we were like, haha, we're going to have a fun evening at the séance and we're going to laugh at a gnome?
Koenig to Kerdinival is 2 hours.
I think you're the one that has another breakdown tonight.
Makes a nice change.
Kerdinival to Easthaven is 9 hours.
So 11 hours.
So 11 hours, but that's halved if we have axe beaks.
True.
So we could get back to.
Wait, didn't we have the letter?
We do.
We have the letter.
We have we have Nildar's Nildar's letter.
Yeah, we have one item
Yeah.
of.
We have evidence, kind of,
We've got something.
from
I should stop burning bodies.
and
No, I'm not. That's not funny. It's
No, I know, I get
who's
it.
been what?
When people die, we burn them so the Frostmaiden
So the
can't get
Frostmaiden
them.
doesn't resurrect them, but it would be evidence if there was a.
Oh, I thought you said start burning bodies. I was
No,
confused.
stop
No.
burning bodies. There were the
Yeah.
Durgar who ran as well.
They'll be long gone. They'll be
But if anyone saw, I mean, they won't have,
They
but
can
if
also-
anyone
Because
saw
they can
anything,
go underground.
invisible.
yeah,
They can turn
which
invisible.
is, yeah, why I'm thinking no one would have, but
So Koenig was the one with the Dragonborn.
Yes.
So why would we need to go to Koenig? Is that because that's where the
That's where
That's,
the
the,
strong
la-
one-
that's where the strong
strong
one
one
was.
is?
yeah.
The last time we actually interacted with Durgar,
Well, he would have. They said they were going to scout that out, so I've forgotten his name. Whatever the Dragonborn speaker was.
Tropus?
It's got a pop.
Trovus.
Trovus.
Said they're going to scout out the stronghold, so hopefully they've actually seen it, or they've got people they trust who've seen it.
Yeah. I would expect Trovus's folks to have gone because they said they were going to put it to good use.
But yes, the only place.
Evidence so that Maxilde and I can't talk us in circles. Because that is, I think, the way we lose if Maxilde and I talks us in fucking circles.
I can see that happening. I can sense a lot of pushback from others. No one likes to be prepared for war. But if anyone's gonna push back, it'll be him. He's that's where the main
He has his
force
own
will come from.
plans.
Unless we can find dirt on
Oh,
him.
yeah,
We've got dirt on him.
things are happening in Targos. I don't know
We do.
why. What?
What dirt do we have?
We've
So
got the fact
they're
that he wanted
they're
us
rigging the lotteries.
They're rigging the lotteries, and they wanted us to kill
Sefik, but
Sefik,
not tell
but
anyone.
not tell anyone so they could use the manipulation.
But do we have any proof?
He's saying this loud enough for the speaker to hear.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I definitely said the thing about the
Fuck this
lottery
guy.
out loud.
Sefik.
Sefik Caltro.
He was one of the guys who was going around murdering people who had avoided the lottery.
And sounds like a name that you're familiar with.
Well, we received a missive from the Targos stating that the serial killer, the cold-hearted killer as he's called, is still at large, and that's why
No,
He's
the
fucking dead.
city is under heavy lockdown.
no,
He's
he's
very dead.
Very, very dead.
We
sure
killed
that.
him.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And
Does that have
With-
anything to do? Does that have
with
anything?
witnesses at Kerdinival. The speaker of
What's
Kerd.
going
Well,
on?
not the speaker of
A lot's
Kerdinival,
fucking
but
happening.
there were witnesses at Kerdinival who saw his death.
So Targos using them as an excuse to get people to put their name in the tally, basically. But they were taking people out.
If they paid.
Sefik was killing those people because he worked for the Frostmaiden because he came back. It's a whole. He's going to explain Targos.
Gotcha.
Targos.
Do you know what's been happening in Targos recently?
No,
we
we
ha-
ain't
Been
back.
avoiding
we're
it.
banned. We're barred.
Let's see.
We're not banned, we just don't want to be
We're
there.
not allowed back in on pain of pain,
Well,
We got threatened
we're
not to go
allowed
back.
back in if we behave.
which we haven't.
Which we
been.
don't do in case you haven't
we've not been
noticed.
doing a very good job of that. So yeah.
Scath basically said that because you didn't sign a contract, you can tell people, you are allowed to tell people that Sethic is dead officially,
Yeah.
Yeah.
but bad things might happen if you do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oops.
Wait, so what's been happening then? What have we missed?
Any
Because
news?
of the city being under lockdown and all these talk about, I mean, the speaker keeps throwing out things about the Rime and Targos being so terrorized by the Frostmaiden and her powers.
Impossible.
They've barred themselves up, and I don't know if you know this, but the way we heat our houses is through oil. Usually from knucklehead trout, and the biggest fishes are from Targos, and the price of oil from fishes from knucklehead trout
Skyrocketed.
has. Oh, we can't afford heat anymore. Well,
Fuck.
we can only just about afford it.
Going to kill him.
Shit.
You didn't hear that. Maybe you did.
I'm gonna say that it's a joke.
Yeah.
Great,
Laugh,
cool.
please.
Yeah, great.
Thanks. Right, we're clear.
I would also like to kill him as a joke.
Very funny. Well,
When did we get told about Scap? Where were we?
You were in Lonelywood.
because we got pish.
We were having it was the session after the White Moose.
Yeah, you all got drunk.
Yeah.
And I made bad decisions.
You made
Oh, I feel
decisions.
like one of you weren't there, like a player wasn't at
I
the
think
table. Maybe
Cat.
Cat.
Cat wasn't
Uh,
there.
Lucius
Oh, this
did
was
that.
the disastrous one that kept cutting out and kept being.
Oh, yeah.
Was
Was
it?
it?
Oh.
Yeah, because
yeah.
you have to use
I
my
found it,
laptop
I
and my
found it.
laptop freaks out if you poke it wrong.
I found it. No, I don't have anything additional or useful. I just have. Oh, we were going to call ourselves the Bolts for a bit. That didn't last.
I'm very glad that didn't.
Yeah, Lucius and the Lightbringers is better.
Slobs. Slobs.
I've got Scap wants us to kill Caltro, but keep it quiet, and they're so fucking done with us. But we offered to talk when we were sober, and they insisted that it happened now.
I tried. For
So
the
no,
record.
I've written
We don't blame
Tonaich
you.
mouths off, and Scap tears up the contract.
Yeah, that's fair. I
Yeah.
want to also point it out that I tried to make that conversation happen when everyone was sober.
Oh no, you were
and he
trying.
wasn't fucking having it.
Scap didn't want it. It's fine. We don't blame
Scap
you for
wanted
it.
us to
Well, Boros didn't blame
make
you
stupid
for it.
decisions while we were drunk.
And I made stupid decisions while tipsy.
Yeah.
Right, okay. So they are deliberately driving up the price of oil in order to line their pockets because they are.
Fucking assholes.
No,
But that does mean
the
they're not.
crime syndicates.
Oh, I can't fucking remember.
Xanthurium.
The Xantherums.
Yeah.
I mean, rumoured to be members of the Xantherum.
They're fucking Xanthar. I'm too tired for this
It's
shit.
Do you know how the Zents communicate with each other?
By oil prices.
No. Well, main thing is they all send little messages to it, little scrolls tied up underneath their flying serpents. And last time I went to visit him,
There's fucking snakes in his room.
Snakes.
yeah,
On a plane. They can fly?
They had wings.
They did have
Oh.
wings.
Don't know why I didn't remember that bit.
Okay.
Right.
Well-
It's the artwork for like episode 2
He's
or
not-
3.
Yeah.
He's not giving himself
thank
any
you.
favours. He's pissing off probably all of the other speakers who also can't afford to heat their houses.
But if we do what he does not want, he can threaten to never give out oil again.
Well, no, I can't suggest murder again. With axe beaks, how long would it take us to get to and from where the stronghold was?
it would take you.
If it was 11 hours, so 5.5 to
Koenig.
Koenig.
But then how long was it? It took a bit of time to
It
travel
was a
to there.
sled. It took us, I think the whole
Oh no,
thing
no,
was
no!
a day.
I mean, the fortress in the spine of the world, not the
Oh,
Koenig.
I
Oh,
see.
That little thing.
Give me a moment. Give me a
Match time, everyone.
a
I mean-
second from Easthaven, huh?
Or we go to.
Bearing in mind we'd be off-road.
I'm thinking, take someone he trusts with us. Look at it. We come back.
There is that.
Or we die when they see people observing their fortress.
Well, we try not to get too
There's also
close.
I mean, I don't think convincing our good friend Deneth is the problem. I think making sure
No, but having someone else who has seen something
More witnesses.
that isn't
Us.
part of us or a friend of ours.
That's true.
I can't think of any other way to get proof. Because there's not going to be anything left in the stronghold.
No.
They took everything with them, and there was only like 8 of them anyway.
Yeah.
And most of them, no, we let them go.
We let a lot of them go. Because I did not want to kill in cold blood, and look where that got me.
It's
Or
probably not the same people.
we could also go to Targos and
Incite a rebellion?
that's more dramatic than I was thinking. I was thinking found evidence of Scath and Maxildanar's corruption.
There is also that.
We could search their
Gonna be
rooms.
entirely honest, I don't think it's much of a secret.
No.
It's secret enough that they can get away with it, apparently.
Or at least they're powerful enough to hide it,
Yeah,
even when it's in plain sight.
I think it's more that they're too powerful for people to be able to do anything at the moment.
Can I suggest something? I mean,
Yeah, sure.
perhaps the best thing to do would be to do nothing for these 3 days, or at least make yourself useful here until they arrive. Icewind is a treacherous place. If you start traveling all over the place, I can't guarantee that you'll be back in those 3 days.
We might miss it. We might miss the
The
meeting.
information goes with us, don't it?
Shit.
We've got the letter.
We've
We've
got
got the missing Shardlin. We're just gonna have to do our fucking best.
Yep.
I will say, as you look on the map, Easthaven to Sunblight. Half a day if you were able to fly like a bird and flew straight there.
Right.
Okay.
That's the crow flies.
Hex beaks can't fly.
Who's got wings?
No.
Shit.
No.
I'm a fish.
Thank you.
Flying fish!
Fill the world
Like
with
fish
water
don't
and I can
fly.
swim.
When I
Yes.
say half a day, I mean half of like 24. So like
12 hours.
12 hours, 8 to 12 hours, let's say.
As the crow flies.
As the crow flies, but probably more like a day or more
Yeah.
As
on the
the axe
ground.
people.
I mean, on the ground is across the tundras of Icewind, and then you get to the spine of the world.
Yeah.
Which is
Mountains.
not including encounters along the way.
Yes.
All the further we'll probably get lost at some point.
Well,
I'm getting stupid with being sleepy, dear.
yes.
Absolutely.
Make the decision to
Right.
go to bed
Stay here.
and
At
probably
least-
stay
at least
around
give it
here for
tonight.
3 days.
Yeah. We can make a plan when we've slept.
Yes.
Sleep,
So,
please.
very tired, you bid farewell to Speak Adaneth, knowing that in 3 days the fate of Icewind Dale lies in your hands.
Oh, so
And we will pick up there next week. Holy shit!
How many times can you cast command? Confess!
No, I can't do. Zeren tried to do psychological shit to people before, and it didn't go as well.
Confess would work. Maybe. I don't know.
Confess what?
Suggestion would be good, but I don't know if
I
clerics
didn't brush
can
my
get
teeth that
suggestion.
one time when my mum asked me if I have.
Yeah.
As a treat,
Ooh.
you have a long
We
rest.
never looked
Yay!
at
I think you've been waiting for that a bit, so
A long rest.
it. As a treat, you sleep.
Yeah.
I
You
think
may
that might
have
be the
Nicholas sleep
that might
as
be
a
the
treat.
longest like OC time that we've gone without a
Yeah.
long rest.
Oh yeah, that was the entire session.
It was that.
It was
that's-
also most of the last
it's,
game.
that is
Yeah.
2 full sessions basically that we haven't had a sleep.
2 full sessions and the tail end of the session 2 sessions ago.
Oh,
we
shit.
started last session with a harpy fight.
Oh fuck
Fucking
yeah, you're right.
We have.
We haven't
had
slept in 3 weeks.
Oh, my
5
beloved.
combats
My rage.
In-
in one long rest.
Yep.
Yes.
Mm.
Holy
Yeah.
shit.
4 in the caves and then the ghost.
No wonder we're fucking
This
tapped.
is why the challenge rating system is fucked, because this is how it's intended to be. This is why you have to, like this is why challenge rating is usually a lot lower than what's actually a challenge, because you're meant to fight a
Seven
million
You're meant to be
of them in a day.
tired.
Yeah,
Yeah.
exactly. Yeah.
that's fair.
Holy hell.
Oh
But
god, we're still on the camera.
we are, and we're gonna
Suppose
wrap
those
that
wizards
up
are
there.
good.
So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, Lucy, and thank you, Izzy, and Kat.
Bye.
And thank you to all of you beautiful people who are joining us on YouTube. We really
Yay.
appreciate
And
that. Well, indeed, thank you to everyone joining us on TikTok.
I'm not putting this on TikTok.
No, I know, but
Coming
thank you.
from TikTok.
They might be here.
Exactly. Thank you to Izzy for putting all of this mischief on TikTok.
Thank
Yeah.
you.
It's a lot of cool shit on there. It's kind of insane.
Wild Magic DND on TikTok. We've got over 400 followers now. It's fucking whack.
Woo!
Where are you?
Watching us on TikTok.
Why?
Because we're funnier there.
It's
short bursts.
It's highlights.
We're compact.
Yes.
Thank you also to Heroic Maps for the beautiful frozen harbour that you brought us today. Thank you to Tabletop Audio. I have pretty much exhausted the suspense folder. And thank you to Kate Owen, who supervised the gorgeous art that you've seen today. Decide today if the thumbnail of this video is going to be either Ronaldo looking spooky like here, or
I love that.
or the white lady tied to the figurehead.
That's a spoiler though.
Might be a spoiler, or is it enticing?
Ooh.
That's how you feel about
Just put a.
No, I'm tired, but I'm not that tired.
Oh, you're looking at this beautiful picture right now. Anyway, I think that's everything. I don't know if I've forgotten anything. Cool.
Thank you, DM.
Thank you guys. Thank you.
Ruining us today.
Yeah, that was a tough one. I was tough on you there.
Thank you for making Matt miserable.
Well, to be fair, you guys did the most. It just enabled you to.
Thank you so much. We will see you back here again in 7 days. Wednesday at 6:30.
GMT.
Yep.
Isn't it
BST?
BST? British Standard Time?
Oh fuck! It's summer now.
It's summer.
British summertime.
Bristol.
No, but
Not
didn't they
Icewind
proper
Dale.
change it? Like it's called British.
I don't.
British
British summertime.
British
Yeah.
Standard Time
Hate that. Hate that. Stupid.
instead of Greenwich because. Thank you guys. We'll see you next week.
Go to bed.
Bye.